There we go. Now they should be able to hear us. They should be able to hear us loud and clear. What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome. How y'all doing? Let me go ahead and see the layout. Make sure everything looks good. And then I will have everything ready to go. Hold on. Let me turn all this stuff off. You guys already see by the hilarious thumbnail. Yep. We about to have some fun. All right, we in here. What's up, guys? Welcome. Right. RGT Podcast, episode 133. Do us a huge favor, hit that like button. Go ahead, share it out. We about to have a blast today because this is supposed to be a week about tech. And ultimately, it came down to something as primitive as a damn screwdriver that this community just happened to talk about the most. Anyway, we about to go ahead and break this down. We got a great panel. We got a lot of topics. It's definitely going to be fun. And you know how it is. I'm with the brothers, so we're going to let everybody do their intros, and we're going to get right into this. So let's go ahead and start with our special guest. We got Mr. Death Singer. You know, everybody goes, how come we don't have an extreme Xbox dude? Well, we got one. I went to the bottom of the abyss. Got the most toxic Xbox dude I could think of. No, I'm playing.
The biggest piece of trash.
That's what y'all will call him. Y'all will call him a toxic person. But no, I had to get the homie Death Singer to come on here. What's up, bro?
Xbox is the best box. Screw the Pony Nation. You know what it is. We got to represent green side over here.
All right.
Welcome,
I like brother. Good to see you. It's been a minute.
He want to die on that hill.
Okay. It's been a minute. It's like last time we had him on here, you know what I'm saying? We had to jump him in. And you want to come back on. Now I'm playing. But no, it's been a minute, though. You heard that? Good to see you, though. Good to have you back on here. And, of course, we got my brother, Hustle and Motivate, making his first appearance on RGT. So you already know what time it is. What's up, bro?
Hey, I'm just flying the rest of them, doing what I got to do. Let me look in the camera because sometimes it's a little bit tricky. I'm not recording a YouTube video. I'm doing a whole podcast on camera like I do every week. Wait, what's the podcast that I'm a part of? Oh, it's the Scumcast. It comes on every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see everybody who was. That's right. Shout out to my mom.
Where can you watch that podcast? Where can you listen to that podcast?
You can watch that podcast on the Ash and Lucas channel, a.k.a. the Ash and Lucario, a.k.a. if y'all fuck with my mama, I'm going to beat on y'all neck. I'm not playing. We are not. No. We're not playing. We are not playing. Anyway, it's definitely a great experience for me to be here, man. I've been around for a long time. Like a really goddamn. How long has it been? I think Meds. I think you were Ryan. You know what's funny? Fun fact. You were the first person to follow me back on Twitter before I started making content. Do you realize that?
You did tell me that. I do remember that.
You and Jaleesa, you and Crunk Girl. That was a very long time ago. That was a very, very long time ago. And I remember that to this day, man. I say that to say this. Everything is coming full circle. I have some outstanding content in the works. And look, I'm not finna hold you. 2021, I'm gonna do a video that's gonna hit 1 million views. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
There you go.
And that's not arrogant speaking. I got some.
Yo, Hustle, let me tell you something.
Dream big, Chief. There you go.
You wanna go real back? I known you since you was not Mav the King. I known you since before Mav the King. Ooh, I known you since Gemini Deuce.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we go back like full flats on the Cadillac. So you already know, baby.
I ain't mad at that. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But no, in all seriousness, I really appreciate all the support, man, that I've been getting from everybody. And you know, I'm happy to be here. Let's just have a good show, y'all.
Happy to have you.
All right. Good to have you for sure. Let's go get into the actual panel itself. I don't think Carlos can make it, but it's all good. We'll. Oh wait, no. What am I? I said panel. Because we got Pablo on here. Pablo barely shows up. I don't know if I can call him panel or special guest.
Pablo's affiliated. He's affiliated.
Okay. He's affiliated. I don't know what to say about Pablo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
do I say special guest? Or do I say member? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So I'm just going to say hybrid. We got a hybrid. No, we got ourselves a hybrid on the side. We got Pablo on the third. What's up, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I went Hollywood, guys. You know what? I'm actually changing my name to Hollywood Pablo. Yeah, I think I might change my Twitter handle to that because, you know, your boy gone Hollywood. But, you know, I'm glad to be here, man. You know, I'm at the work center. I'm still getting this done. Let's get this working, man.
All right,
yeah, Pablo, you're the Tony Yayo of RGT, dog.
The Tony Yayo. Y'all is stupid.
your last place.
Last place.
Nah, you're fire, bro.
Oh, okay. Your last place, but you're still fire though. There you go.
There you go. All right, now let's get into the actual panel. We got Blaze 4K.
What up, everybody? What up, man?
All right, and of course we got.
So you got Blaze?
Bro, I'm tired,
bro. He's reserving that energy. He already know what he's got to do. We got Mr. Meds back at it. What's up?
Okay, chat. I gave you troglodytes a break from me last week, so you're gonna have to suffer me again this week. I'm sorry to tell you that. However, I've been enjoying this little game you see in my background here. Amazing game. I'm about to finish it. Play that, Persona 4 Golden. However, due to the light of recent events, the recent events that have come to light, right? I feel it's more appropriate to change my picture to something that will terrify every Xbot out there. Okay? So I think it's only fair that this is my background for the rest of the show. Let's get it started.
So do y'all want to get right into the fire? Or do y'all want to get right into the other stuff? Y'all want to jump right into the fire and start the show?
Yeah, let's jump right into it, bro.
All right, let's go. So PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5, man. The long-awaited hardware teardown everybody's been asking for officially happened. We got all the rest of the details of the actual console. Everything from, the cooling solution, the insane heatsink that's on this damn thing. And they confirmed what we talked about on the channel as well, which I was happy as hell to see because you already know I covered a lot on this channel. And once he said liquid metal cooling, I jumped out my seat. I was like, damn, called that. So that was cool to see. All that stuff was confirmed. Cooling solution, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, the panels slide off, and they do. They're now supporting all M.2 drives at this point, even ones with heat sinks. You guys see with the expansion slot. Now, of course, when it got into that whole breakdown of the hardware, the biggest thing people took from that is the fact that you have to take off a side plate and unscrew a latch to take out the to add your memory stick to. Dudes are saying, well, that's too much of a hassle because it looked like he broke the system. Riddle me this. The base PlayStation 4, you had to do something similar. We had to remove the top portion of the console, which by sliding it off, very similar to this, and you had to add the hard drive that way. Of course, many people were like, oh, no, let's talk about the fact that the base is included. Again, we're crying about bases, even though the PS4 didn't come with a base. Take that to account, people. Anyway, the entire breakdown got turned into a meme, which is now being called, which I call Screwgate, which everybody's now taking into account. So shout out to y'all. But we went from Puddlegate to Screwgate. We're complaining about screwdrivers being needed and a damn screw to get to the damn SSDs. Now, what's funny about this? These are the dudes who are complaining about this shit are dudes who claim they build PCs, who claim they know more about what we talk about on this channel, especially these panel members. These are dudes who claim they own all platforms. They're neutral. They hate people with different opinions. And yet, here they are crying about a fucking screwdriver being used to take out a fucking SSD when, ironically, you need to do that even for PC. And if you don't like screws and screwdrivers, then guess what? Odds are you don't have a PC. Because it takes more than one screw to put together a PC. Now, doesn't it?
It takes quite a few, actually.
It takes quite
believe
a few.
It or not.
And we're getting into complex cooling solutions like AIOs. More than one screw.
Wait, what's that?
Oh, they don't know what AIOs are? Oh, that's all in one. I'm sorry. I'm so used to my PC slang. It's all in one water coolers. Yeah. Hey, let's go ahead and get into the panel stuff. I'm going to start with our special guest. Hustle, I know you had a lot to say on this, bro. What's your take on this, man? We went from hyping up the show, dude saying Sony's scared, Sony can't show this, that, and the third. They finally showcase all the stuff, and these dudes are crying about fucking a screwdriver and screw. Your thoughts?
Let me say this. If y'all crying over a little fucking screwdriver with the NVMe drive, first of all, stay off of PC. Because
Please.
boy, as we were going over this whole thing just now, like I thought about when I built my first PC, I built my streaming PC, is how you guys are viewing me now and everything. Boy, putting together that AIO it's easy, but like the actual longer screws, because it's the actual radiator attached to my NZXT doohickey drive thing, whatever it's called. All I know is
The Kraken.
yes, the Kraken X62. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Look, if y'all complaining about that little shit on the PS5, don't get on PC. Please don't. It's not a headache, man. Like, yo, this shit is easy. Like, yo, just get yourself some screwdrivers. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's not even that big a deal. Like, okay, so wait. The PS5 is gonna use an internal SSD, correct?
Yep.
In
the
NVMe
SSD
drive,
is
right?
on
Correct.
the board and has like it's on the board.
Yeah, it's on the board itself.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about actually accessing that. The little slot
isn't
on the
even
side.
removable.
Yeah, you just have to just add an external. That's it.
So okay, so wait. So after you plug it in, it's not gonna be like the normal ones, because you know it's like 2280, right? The 2280 millimeter joint where you have to put a screw down first. You have to put like the base screw down first.
The slot that you have in the PS5 that's extra, it's like that. But the one that's already in there is not like that.
Yeah, that one's just on the board.
Okay, wait. So you just put it in and slide it down, and then you
Yeah,
close it
it's
back up?
external. Yeah, it's like external storage.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
complain
you
about
don't
external
replace
storage.
the one that's on there. You add an extra one because the one that's in there is soldered onto the motherboard.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Man,
you're gonna have two storages, basically?
Yeah, you can add extra.
man.
You're
Yeah,
not gonna
you can add
replace your
extra.
drive. You're gonna add to your drive.
I'm gonna need
Nice.
everybody who's complaining about this shit. Please stop.
You know,
Stop
the
it.
biggest
Y'all
thing
look crazy.
to add more to what you're saying too, though,
They
the
do.
biggest thing that people keep trying to say, even when I did a video about this shit, they were like, "Well, I mean, we got memory cards. Ours is easy. It's simplicity. We can just plug it in the back. You have to go and remove a panel and break the panel."
Oh my god,
That's my face
You know
the
what it
entire
is?
time. Like,
you know what it is though. Like a lot of people
Break
don't know how
the
to put out
panel.
compelling content, so they just complaining about nothing. Like, yo,
motherfucker, we breaking panels. So, yeah, you think it's made of plastic? Cheap plastic?
man, they
Nah,
said when they-
you could potentially break like some of the clips that come on, that clip it onto the thing, but it's not that big a deal. If you're not an idiot, that's the thing though.
You
A
better
lot
use
of
that
people-
term loosely, sir, because you already know it's gonna be some jackass gonna hit him with a hammer. See, I
Somebody
yanked it
gonna
like
just-
they said, and it broke.
Yeah, you know somebody, damn well somebody gonna get their King Kong on and snatch that motherfucker all the way off, man. Look, man, just be careful. It's not even that complicated. Like I thought it was
I
like
can
a
see
thing.
the videos coming. Like I can see mad videos coming down the line. Like, oh, PlayStation 5s are breaking.
Yeah, they're gonna snap those. They're gonna snap those side panels. A lot
You
of
see
people are gonna
motherfuckers
snap
buy
those
two
side
just
panels.
to break one, right? Those assholes that would get in line to get.
It
the
looks
console just to
flexible.
break.
That plastic looks like it
Yeah.
has some. Like, look, bro, look, you're doing this shit one time, people. If you don't want to do that, then delete your games. After you fucking beat them, delete them. And if you got a problem with that, you're doing this one time. You're putting it in one time. Once you put it in, you're good.
Or you can contact a buddy, anybody with an IQ over 8. They'll do it for you. It's not that hard.
It's
Bro,
definitely
Yeah, I
not
think
that
that's
easy.
to fix up my PC all the time.
Facts.
Bruh, they wilding with this shit. I was like, okay.
I got a low IQ, so I need meds for that.
People looking at the damn
I
gold
didn't
mine
say that.
too,
You
bro.
did, okay?
No, they looking at a gold mine though with this removable panel shit. You think about it, they just cut a
It's
lot of
not.
costs for them because they can have a bunch of
not.
custom themes for PS5.
It's
As they
not,
should.
bro. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
I'll say
Any-
you last. I'll say you for last. Right?
Any console that has ever had this available, like people get excited for it, like right at the beginning.
Yeah,
and
the
then
Xbox faceplate.
Faceplates,
the panels never sell. Like they did that for a Game Boy too. You remember the Game Boy Micro? That
Yeah.
had interchangeable
did.
faceplates. Nobody did anything with that. Like there's been many consoles like that, and nobody ever takes advantage.
And yo, Meds, I want unique custom consoles. I don't want Sony to say, "Hey, we have
One
sell us
that's
the game
red.
with two fucking plates." Like I want to, you know what I mean? I want
Yeah.
limited edition consoles. I don't want that.
I mean, you can still
But
get it. You,
you
can
can
probably
paint
get the
it.
translucent ones like we got for the PS4.
That's, nah, but that wouldn't be that nice though because
A
everything is still
translucent for the
inside the
sides?
black shell.
Right.
You know?
Oh,
So you're not
okay.
gonna see anything.
Okay, I see
you know?
what you mean. I mean, but it probably will look cool at night though, because remember the blue LED from the.
If you could
front.
replace the black shell with a translucent one, that'd be different.
They could do that. Sony could do that. Make
they
it red. Make
about to
that
do it.
middle part red or whatever.
Yeah, they would have to personally do that. Yeah, I agree. Let me go ahead and get to Def Singer. 1 second. Got $5 super chat from the Savage Lobo, aka Lobo Gaming. Appreciate it, bro. He says Xbox should never purchase Thermaltake Core P series. They'll be a fatal possession. This podcast is sponsored by iFixit. Stupid.
I like that screwdriver set. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into Mr. Def Singer. Def Singer, bro, you already saw the thing. What's your thoughts?
It's not an issue. If you're complaining, as Hustle said, if you're complaining about a screwdriver and a screw, stay from PC. Just stay away. There's nothing good on PC anyway. We got Dota and World of Warcraft. Ain't no one want to play that.
Man.
That's all we
Stay
got.
on console. That's all we got. They're the only. Oh, and we got CS:GO, but no one wants to play that.
What's up,
so
Blake?
stay off there. I could see. I was talking to Meds yesterday. I could see one issue. Xbox's solution to the memory is foolproof, as in an idiot with like 1 IQ can achieve it. But you're trusting in humanity to actually put the SSD into the console, and there's just that's just trusting way too much in how humans are. So, both sides have good points and bad points. But seriously, if you're complaining about the screw, just, I don't know, go to school.
Read a book.
Yeah, there we go. Read a book. Watch a YouTube video. How do I screw something in? Because clearly you don't have the capacity to, put something together. So
We're not. Obviously we're not handymen. I guess that's what they're trying to say, which is
The funniest
don't
thing
get
about
it.
it all too is that it's not even a Phillips. You could take this comb right now in my hand, or a quarter, and
just
unscrew the
shit.
This is unbelievable.
It's been way harder for the PS3, for the PS4.
Yeah, way harder.
They're asking you to do very little. And the other thing is, like, y'all can cap, like, oh, well, Xbox just got to put in a little slot. Look, in 2 years, 3 years down the line, when Xbox is still selling that proprietary bullshit for $200, and ours are going to drop down in price. We're going to have the option to have different companies making this shit, and it's going to be cheaper on the PlayStation side, because this shit's eventually going to drop faster than Xbox is going to be willing to drop it. I guarantee.
Funny you said that. Western Digital just announced that they got some SSDs that are compatible with PS5.
Yep, that's right.
So
that's right.
It's already happening. It's already happening.
Can I echo Blaze's point?
What?
Those internal ones, I can almost guarantee that they're going to be way faster than the external ones, because it kind of always works itself out like that when it comes to like PC and stuff like that. The internal stuff is always faster than the external ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Okay, PlayStation. Well, hold on. Outside of these fucking nut jobs on Twitter, PlayStation actually got that right. The fact that you can actually buy, it seems like you can buy damn near. Well, Western Digital has come out. I'm sure Samsung is going to come out with some. Yeah, it seemed like in the newer stuff, it's going to be extremely fast. I have an NVMe drive in my. I have a 970 Evo in my gaming PC and in my streaming PC, and boy, it's a fucking night and day difference. When I cut my PC on, that shit like 9 seconds,
2 seconds.
Yeah,
Hustle.
My laptop turns on in 7 seconds flat.
One thing I wanted to put on that, the thing about the Xbox, the external one, it's the exact same specifications as the internal one, to like the letter.
For
so
the Xbox.
So it's the internal one. So the external, when you put it in, it'll match the exact speed of the internal, so there won't be any worry about, they're taking too slow to transfer data, etc.
Yeah, that's plugged directly into the mobile. Like that's, I don't think that's going to be a bottleneck there, because it's not like a USB thing. It's not a USB.
I didn't say it was going to be a bottleneck. I'm just saying that the internal ones are generally faster than external.
No, but when you plug in something into a motherboard, right? That's what you're talking about. It's internal. That if you look at the Xbox, right, and you look at where that slot is, that slot's directly into the motherboard. So it's a direct connection.
So I could be wrong there. Okay, I could be wrong.
No. It's the PS5 is still going to be faster. It's still going to be faster. That's because the nature of the SSD itself is faster. Yeah. Like in terms of the connection is not going to be the bottleneck. Can I chime in now? Because I'm dying to say.
Well, okay, we gotta get Pablo, and then I'll go right to you. All right. Well, let me get to these super chats. Shout out to Viper, the man about tech. I'm gonna get you on here, bro. I promise. You're gonna get on here. But shout out to him. He dropped 5. He says that damn screw. and a $5 super chat. Then we got another one from CB. He says, I was in the chat during Kid Smooth's live show, and bro, I literally wanted to go through the screen and slap Smooth for spouting that bullshit. Most of these Xbox have no life skills. Hey, shout out to Kid Smooth, but that's the homie at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and start with Mr. Pablo. Pablo, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
I mean, Blaze kind of said what I wanted to say about it, but if people are complaining about this little screw, I feel bad for anything that breaks inside their house, man, that they gotta fix. Cause like it's not like you even have to like switch it out that many times. You're only gonna screw it inside the or clip it on or whatever you want to say on the PS5 like at least once or twice. You know, if you want to switch it from horizontal to vertically. So people just kind of bitching about it because it's PlayStation. They got a lot of clout right now. A lot of people beasting to get a PlayStation 5. So they just hating. They just want to nitpick about certain things to bitch about with PlayStation. But it is what it is.
All right. Let's go and get to this man right here. This man eager to step on somebody's neck. Go ahead.
All right. No, because the thing is, I agree with a lot of what you guys are saying, but I want to offer a different perspective real quick.
All right.
First of all, I agree with you guys in the sense that if you're having trouble with a screw, you know, read a book, purchase a helmet to wear full time, not some of the time, full time. Okay, wear that helmet, please. Never procreate, and also never come to PC, please. Okay, that's first. But to go to the other side, okay, because I do want to play a little devil's advocate. Firstly, is having an extra step added to the console design a good thing, in my opinion? No. Do I think this stand should exist and should be screwed in? No, I think it's stupid. But do I think it's a big deal? Absolutely not. Like, if you can't deal with a single screw, how have you made it this far in life, period? Right?
Facts.
But again, I do have to say, you know, it's an extra step that's not needed. I would have rather not had it, right? But again, it's not that big a deal. But I do want to say this, because people are saying, and Blaze said it earlier, that basically that the Xbox solution is going to turn out more expensive, whatever. I see merits and downsides to both approaches. The Sony one, me personally, me as a PC guy that I am, I think is the best, because I don't have a problem taking my shit apart. I don't have a problem putting something in there. I don't have a problem with that, especially when I have a choice of what exactly I want to put in there. I love that. That's great. However, I do understand what Microsoft is doing, because, guys, we live in a country where people are like, they won't wear a mask, okay? Yeah. Like, the country's full of idiots, okay? Like, Think about it. How many of your friends who own PS4s actually opened it up to put in a new hard drive, and how many of them bought an external and just plugged it in? I guarantee you most people just bought an external and plugged it in, because it's just simply easier, right? The Xbox approach is easier. But it does come with some drawbacks, like Blaze said. However, I do want to point out that when the Xbox 360 came out, they were selling a hard drive that cost, I believe, $150, and it was only 20 gigs. By the end of the generation, they were selling a hard drive that was 320 gigs, and it was only $100. Yep. So the price will come down. The capacity will increase. How long will that take? I don't know, but I'm confident that it will happen. Yeah, I'm confident that it will happen. Also, the Seagate thing, I could be wrong, but I do think I read somewhere that third parties will be allowed to make their own cards in the future. I think they're only going to be strictly Seagate in the beginning. So there's going to be competition for that as well. So I do want to offer both sides, because, like I said, while I do think that this whole screw debate is beyond stupid, I do see the merit behind Microsoft's foolproof approach. And you got to remember, there's a lot of idiots out there.
All right. Yeah, they were definitely open about it. You're definitely going to have more companies give their own versions of it. So it's going to be competitive eventually in the market. But right now, though, if you guys want more storage, you're looking at a cost of probably $400 to $600 for like these more expandable storage, just like in the bigger variety. And those ain't coming down anytime soon. You got to wait. So either play the games till you're done and then delete them. Or
Big Cloud.
What's up?
I know this depends on people's primarily on how they got their setup, but who's putting it vertically and who's just putting it traditionally? I would like to know that.
Mine's gonna be vertical.
I'm putting it vertical. Yeah, I think it looks cooler that way.
Yeah, mine's is vertical as well because I'm limited on space for my.
It'll depend for me. Like whenever I use it at my desk, I'll lie it down horizontally, and if it's at my TV, I'll put it behind the TV vertically.
Yeah, I think both. Honestly, with the way both of them are designed, it kind of makes sense for both of them to be vertical anyway. The way they look like there is, you know what I'm saying? Because it just has that like the way the way they advertise them, right? It just screams vertical. It doesn't scream laid on the side. Even with Xbox, you know, if you guys saw Jeff Grubb showcasing the Series X, where it has like little feet on the side, it don't look practical, do it, when you put it on the side. It doesn't look practical. It looks like
I think it does look better standing up.
Yeah, it looks like it needs
especially
to be standing up.
Holes are at the top and heat rises, so it just makes more sense.
It doesn't look right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lay it flat.
Now let's get into the design of these because everybody was complaining about this too. They were saying that PS5 had a lot of like it was a hassle to take apart. Where if you look at Series X was kind of like Legos. They just put it together and they put the cover on and they went into it. Now, the reason why people were complaining about this, you guys already heard, there was reports that Series X was suffering heat issues. Now, I already broke this down on Twitter. I didn't believe it because the tweet didn't make sense. They were showcasing an error screen that was showcasing like Xbox One. And I'm like, why would the Series X have an Xbox One error message? You know, and they debunked that, saying that was not true. But it comes down to, again, to what's going on here. They're saying that it runs hot. Okay. I expected that it was going to run hot. The reason why I expected it was going to run hot is because they're rocking overclocked parts this time around. They're not rocking just your typically clocked CPUs or GPUs. Everything is higher clocked now. It's more higher end stuff you're getting. So it makes sense that it will run hot. Now, the cooling solution for theirs is this is where it drastically differs. PS5 won't that massive heat sink. It's a bigger box, liquid metal cooling. They won't for that. Microsoft, you just have the big fan with the heat sink, and that's just your only
It's a vapor
fan.
chamber, sir.
It's a vapor chamber.
Oh, it's vapor chamber. Yeah, vapor chamber too. But that big fan, that's all you got in terms of like pushing the air up. And I gotta tell you, man, I'm not surprised that it's getting hot for what you're getting. I'm not surprised. And when you add on an additional SSD to the back of it, you know, the expandable ones, those expandable SSDs are also, guess what, going to get hot. It's going to be a hot system in general. Now, is it going to be hot to the point where it's not going to work? No, of course not. No. That's not going to be the case. You know, well, the reason why we say this, because we game on PC. Everybody in this chat here is on PC as well. I play on PS4. I'll play on PS5, and I've also been playing on PC. My PC with a water cooler, especially when I'm rendering videos, stuff like that, this bad boy can get up to 80 degrees Celsius.
Yo, hold on now.
That's normal for me.
Ryan, because a lot of the people in the chat are American like ourselves, and they don't know what 80 Celsius means in Fahrenheit. So to put it into context, 80 Celsius is about 170 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Okay?
My PC can get very hot. And when I'm gaming at like super, like ultra settings on the highest, you know, settings period, this shit really can get hot. And Hustle can even attest to this because he plays all his stuff at ultra. Everybody on here is rocking at least some of the latest tech that they're playing these games at ultra. Might be 4K, 1440p, whatever. They're playing it at the ultra settings. PC gaming, these guys, what's up?
No, I said I'll even expand upon that point. I have, like I said, I have 2 PCs and 3 gaming monitors in here. When everything is off, my room's still hot to the motherfucker. My air conditioner does not come off like that. Even the arcade behind me, like all that shit is conducting heat all the time. So it's gonna get hot all the time. For the thing that I heard about the Xbox Series X, I don't know if you guys listened to it, but the Beastcast on Giant Bomb. One of the gentlemen over there whose name I forget, I know he's with Abby Russell.
Oh, he was holding the memory card. He's like, God damn.
Yeah. Bro, they get hot. I'm telling you.
No, not Vinny. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. But
I know who you're talking about, though.
Go ahead, though.
I can't think of his name. But like the fact that he would, like, what do you, of course that memory card is going to be hot. That motherfucking system is hot. Everything from the bottom rises all the way up from the vapor chamber, rather. It rises all the way up, and it has the exhaust fans at the very top, just like I do with both of my PCs. I have 2 fans at the top, and the heat comes all the way up. If I, like, I'm not gonna touch it now because I got my gaming PC on too. If I touch the top of that bitch, I mean, it's not gonna burn my hand, but yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hot. It's gonna happen. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, listen. All this, you can fry an egg on all this other dumb shit. Yeah, stop. I'm sure that they've tested this goddamn thing with the vapor chamber at the bottom and the one fan in it. Like, it was a little odd to me that one fan was in it, but like when you see Jeff, what's the homie? Austin Evans, if you see his breakdown, it's a very like great breakdown of how everything pretty much, how it stands up, all the cooler and everything rises up and everything is pushed out the top. Like, it's like a simple explanation. Like, yo, listen, Microsoft knows well enough by now that they can't handle damn rare ring of death. They know that. That's what they did with the Series X. Like, it's cool.
And that's,
like,
and that's why the Xbox One was enormous.
Yeah, do y'all think
and by the way, the Xbox One, if you put your hand over the main fan, it gets hot.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, breaking news,
PS4 it gets hot.
If you put your hand on the PS5, trust me,
guys,
it'll also be hot.
Guys, look at the systems you got now. PS4 Pro, PS4, Xbox One. They all get hot when you run those AAA budget games.
Even at standby, Ryan, touch your PS4 right now on standby mode, on rest mode. Bro, it's warm because it's still technically kind of on because it'll still update and everything in the background while it's off, right? Even though it's in rest mode, right? Like, that's just the facts. Like, I'm touching my PS4 right now. It's in rest mode. It's warm. That's just how shit is. This is technology.
Common sense. It's common sense.
This is just ammunition for fanboy wars, man.
No, this is ammunition for videos. Like, people to make...
2 months ago, PS5 was overheating all over the place, and we didn't buy that bullshit either. Like, guys, electronics run hot. If there's a fan in your electronic and you put your hand over it, the air that's coming out is going to be hot. That means it's doing its job.
You guys don't think there'd be some concerns with at least with the proprietary memory though? Like, what if it gets hot to the point where
not even a little bit?
It won't be like that. It won't come down to that.
The SSDs in my PC, the NVMe's, they all have heat sinks. Why? Because NVMe's run fucking hot. Like, that's just how it is.
That's how they are.
NVMe's have heat sinks. Like, if you guys notice the PS5, the slot where the NVMe goes, there's like a solid half an inch of space in there. Why is that?
Yeah.
Because these SSDs that you're going to purchase have heat sinks on them already.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they run hot. If you run a Ryzen system on PC right now, the latest Ryzen system, the X570s have fans built into the motherboards.
That's crazy.
Because they run hot.
Yeah.
Electronics run hot, people.
That's why Sony didn't go with proprietary, because they knew that shit was going to be, it'd be more practical just to, support what you're seeing on the market that's going to be advanced later, the upward. That's just the best way to go about it.
Sony don't want to ever go back to where, they have a proprietary memory card. Like, they just had bad luck with that.
Yeah, PS Vita. That was the shit that killed the Vita alone. So, yeah, I agree. I did have a question, though. I wanted to add this, too, because this was something that a lot of people were talking about for Series X's design. Now, obviously, you guys saw PS5, the different chambers, how he needed all the screws. Everything had, like, a legit section for. They broke it down. Series X, with everything being together in the unit. They were saying that should there be more space at the bottom? Now, you guys already know with your PCs. Now, notice how you're in your PC rigs, there's, like, the little legs at the bottom. To separate it from the ground so more air can escape if it needed. Do y'all think that they missed an opportunity there to have like a space?
They have that. There's a base on there.
It has a base, but
you talking about the Xbox?
Series X, yeah.
Like the Xbox has a base on the bottom.
See, what I see about it is
it takes it like a half inch off the ground.
These people who design them are incredibly smart, and they would have sat there and crunched the numbers to how many millimeters off the floor it must be. They made it the way it is because they know exactly how it works. So let the smart people handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing, guys, because this is something that I need to explain because I know a lot of the guys in the chat, they're console guys, so I want to tell them this. So my PC has a ton of fans, right? It has 4 fans, 2 intake, 2 exhaust, right? Now, I can customize the speed of these fans, and I can run them faster or I can run them slower. When I first got them, I ran them max speed because I wanted the lowest possible temperatures. And then after a while, I realized that I'm doing it wrong. You don't want the lowest possible temperature. What you want is to be still in the cool zone with the minimum amount of noise. So, like my PC, when I did that, my PC sounded like a jet engine, and I didn't like that. So what I did was, I basically cut my fan speed by like 80%. So like now my fans, like my PC, when I turn it on, you don't even hear it, right? But the temperatures in my PC jumped up like 15, 20 degrees. So it's running way hotter. However, it's still running cool enough that it's fine, and I don't hear shit anymore. So that's the choice I made, right? Last generation, the PS4 and the Xbox, they were equally cool. However, the PS4 was really fucking loud.
Yeah.
And the Xbox One, at least the S and the X, I can't say about the original because I don't know about that system, but at least the S and the X, because I've had them both, they run really, really quiet. Yep. So it's your choice. You can either have slightly higher temps and have it whisper quiet, and I think most people will choose that, which is why if you touch your fucking Xbox Series X, it's going to be hot because it's also very quiet.
Yeah. And that's where they added, when they said about the fan, they had a massive-ass fan on there because they want it to run slower. But it's quiet. It's whisper quiet. Like the Series X runs, you can't tell it's on.
Yeah.
The Xbox One X, you can't tell it's on. My Xbox
One X. Thank you for saying that, Blaze, because I wanted to say that, but I know people wouldn't believe me because, you know, I'm an Xbot or whatever. But you have Xboxes, Blaze. You know it's a really quiet system.
Bro, I can run that shit maxed out, I was about to say. I'm playing Gears, and it's silent. And but by the way, if you notice, PlayStation's fan is a 120mm fan. It's enormous. And it's going to be running at a slow to mid rate, and it's going to be nice and quiet, bro. But you see how big that fucking fan is?
It's like a vacuum,
and it's pulling air out of both sides.
Yeah. Right. That's true.
So welcome to technology, people. They get hot. Yeah. You ever play a game on your phone for 10 minutes? The shit gets hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're used to this. Y'all now jumping into the premium. I'm sorry. What you said, Death Singer?
Have you ever played a phone game? Your phone gets hot.
Yep.
I just said that, sir.
Your battery
have you ever ran a mile? Your body gets hot.
have you ever left your car running for about 30 minutes?
Listen, anything that expends energy creates heat, people. That's just how it is, okay?
and I do want to say this, though. I don't know if we're about to wrap this topic up, but it's a great thing to see that these achievements in technology are made, because if that shit gets hot, like a lot of times what'll happen is your system, it don't really matter what type of electronic it is, it'll turn itself off so the shit won't break up. So like that Xbox fan being as big as it is and the heatsink being at the very bottom and it rising up, the PlayStation fan being what it is, and I'm cool with all that, man. Like it's cool. Like a lot of people was talking shit about, the PlayStation 5 is like, you know, and even I had a little slant before, but I'm like, you can't, like for something like that, you can't necessarily right now. You can't have it as small as you would like to have it, because like that shit'll probably break the fuck up. Like if all that shit is there that should be there, it'll probably break the fuck up, man.
Yeah, I want to say a couple things too. You know, first of all, eventually they're gonna find a way to shrink all them dies, and we'll get a PS5 Slim, we'll get a PS5 Pro. But what I do want to say at first, when I seen that tear down at first, I'm like, damn, that low key looks a little bit sloppy to me. I'm serious. Like I seen all these parts.
What looks sloppy?
The tear down for the PS5. It was just
so
many like pieces and shit. But you know,
it's for the tech like us.
Hold on. They were skipping. They weren't showing all the screws. If you notice, they skipped all those. They did one screw and then did the rest off camera. But what I want to say is, when I rewatched it, you know what I mean, I kind of found an appreciation for it after I rewatched it. But you know, in terms of the Xbox, I mean, you know, give Microsoft credit, man, because you know they found a way to build a good machine, bro.
I mean, Microsoft killed all their questions in one showcase. Remember, they had Austin Evans do the breakdown, then he did some showcase with the UI. So, I mean, they had all that stuff done.
I do believe that the Xbox Series X design is just more intuitive than the PS5. Simply because, like, the pieces, like look how simple it is to disassemble and reassemble. Like, if you look at the table of the guy when he finished disassembling the PS5, there were like 30 items on the table.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of things to remember where to put, you know, and like, there's even strips around the interior that you have to remove individually. Like, it's a lot. Like,
and they put a lot of thought in getting that
heat obviously that takes a lot of engineering ingenuity, but I'm more impressed by having, less pieces that compose the same thing. Like they're both consoles, but this thing has like 32 moving pieces, and this one has like 9. So I have to appreciate the simplicity of the engineering of the Xbox. I'm sorry, I have to. Even though it should have a fan at the bottom, it should have an intake fan at the bottom pushing up. It should, but it doesn't. That's unfortunate. But I do think that it should have a second fan at the bottom, intaking from the bottom and pushing up.
Yeah.
The dudes in the chat saying, "Oh, you thought the PS5?" Bro, what I mean is the amount of fucking items everywhere, bro. Like, listen, stop being a fanboy because I'm way bigger a PlayStation fan than you. So don't even go there with me.
It's
What I'm saying is, do I give a fuck personally? I'm never gonna have to touch all those components. I really don't care. I really don't care like that. There's all these components because I'm never gonna even do that. I'm never gonna unscrew all that shit anyway. But what I'm saying is, when you're comparing it to the other console, it just look way neater. That's all. Like, it doesn't change anything. Does it mean it's a better system? No. But that's just how I viewed it.
No. And Blaze, that's why I'm glad you say a lot of these things because when I say it, people don't listen. So I let you say them so they listen.
Oh shit!
Bro, it is what it is. Like.
One thing I did notice about it, people like to self-repair their consoles if something breaks. Now, self-repairing your Xbox looks like that doesn't look.
Yeah, so ain't nobody self-repairing
some people will, Blaze. Like guys like me will.
Bro,
will.
Right, remember
You ain't gonna
the
self-repair that damn
360
Xbox.
generation?
I'm not gonna own one because I don't care about
You ain't
consoles.
gonna take that shit apart. Stop.
Yeah,
playing.
people have taken their consoles apart to take the
Oh, yeah, I know.
360 for example.
Yeah.
The reason for the red ring was the South
Throw a
bridge.
piss.
People would open their console, get the new South bridge, put it in, and then their 360 is perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So people who are tech savvy love to dabble in the console.
Yeah.
And they will dabble.
Bro, I take my PC apart and put it back together like every 2-3 months just for fun.
Yeah, but that's different. Like literally, like the parts we're all accustomed to PC parts and where they go. On a console, we have no idea. Like, you know,
that's why I like the Xbox Series X design, Blaze, because it's very PC-like. It's very PC-like.
Okay.
Am I wrong, Blaze? Am I wrong?
No, it
looks like a mini ITX PC.
Yeah, it's a tower. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
It's funny. The moment they showed that NZXT came out with a case similar to Xbox.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the
same.
Xbox. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly the same. Small ITX tower. All right. Okay.
Hold on. One last thing. For the people who saying that the Xbox Series X is sitting too low to the ground, I took a look at my streaming PC. That isn't. It might be 1 inch off the ground. Maybe my streaming PC might.
Yeah,
be
they're saying that the base is blocking the holes.
Yeah, they're saying that the base is blocking it's not blocking the holes because there's no holes there.
It brings up, and it's going to bring up air through all 4 sides. Look, if y'all take after this podcast, take a look at that Austin Evans video. He actually explains it quite perfectly how everything is funneled up and through, and then it goes right up through the top. It cools everything through that 1 little inch and then goes up.
It's going to be interesting to see the revision of Xbox Series X when we get into the more streamlined consoles later on.
Yeah,
that's how they do.
The way that the air is flowing up, when you look at it, the base is a circle, and it has like a ring around it of little tiny circles. That's where the air is going to go up through. That's what you want because that way it creates the vortex effect. The fan at the top is creating a vortex effect at the bottom, so that the air circulates all around the thing, and then it goes at the top. And they even went through the trouble of. If you look at the breakdown, they went through the trouble of making sure that if you are stupid enough to put it with something covering the top, it has a hole on the side that will expel the air from the side. So even if you block the top holes, it'll still get cooled. Sony and Microsoft employ engineers, geniuses to design these things. They're gonna be just fine, both of them.
Yeah.
I can barely fit my index finger under my PC right now, so it'll be alright.
Yeah, dude, my PC is like the same amount off of the thing. It's like a half an inch. It's not that big a deal.
Oh, that PlayStation 5 heatsink looks like a fucking drop top lowrider. I mean, that shit was so beautiful and big. Pause. It was just really nice. You get some money for that, by the way, if you trade that in, that copper.
I'm surprised they haven't gotten into us fixing ourselves in general with pieces.
I mean, I do, but and the PS5, the heatsink and everything, Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they nailed the heat problem. They got that shit on point. It looks good. Let's go ahead and get into the other topics now. All right, so 1 second. So it's an update.
We're gonna have a whole podcast about a screw.
Of course not. Of course not.
I don't know why you would suggest that, but no.
No, we're not doing that.
No
It's not your
podcast
show.
would do that.
But we have fun.
No self-respecting podcaster would do that.
Ooh. A little shaky there. That was a little shaky.
What do you mean?
We had a new update for PlayStation. This basically transforms. This is basically Sony. I guess they're taking a page out of Microsoft's book with Microsoft like gamer score type of points you can do. There's a new leveling system for gaming. So basically, when you play your games now, you get your trophies and it adds like your overall score for your account. This was update just went through yesterday, and everybody's now got their new levels on their accounts now. Mine came through. I'm like level 427 after 135 or 125 platinum, so that's not bad. But again, there are other people who have even higher, if not higher, and they don't have that many plats. And they're basically trying to tell you the rarity
show off his
of the controllers. So,
yeah, tell him how many platinums you got, Ryan, because that's what you wanted to do. Tell him. Go ahead.
Mouth.
He's trying to stun on everybody. Go ahead. Stun on everybody, dog.
I mean, this is going for somebody who says I don't game, but okay.
You don't.
So that's what it is, though. It's a new update. Did y'all see the new update?
I saw it, and Jack Move was having fun with it. A lot of people were having fun with the update because quite a few people are actually kind of angry because it doesn't mean that the platinums don't mean as much. Because if you have a whole bunch of golds, bronzes, you can get above someone with more.
That was always true. That was always true.
Oh, was it?
That was always true.
No, that's thing. The platinums are worth more now.
Yeah, every trophy, and I know a lot of you ponies don't know this shit, but trust me, I do because I actually play games. So every trophy is worth a certain amount of points. The bronzes are worth a certain amount of points. Silvers are worth double the bronzes. Golds are worth triple the silvers, and platinums are worth triple the golds. Okay, so that always contributed to your trophy level, which is why if you ever played a game and you got a gang of bronze trophies, you never saw your level.
You never saw your level go up like a percentage.
When you got a platinum or some golds, you saw the level go up because they're weighted differently. It's always been like this.
Yeah, it depends on how much you got it.
They just changed like the cap in terms of like how many levels there are total, because I don't know how many level totals there were before. I think it was 99 because I've never seen anybody over like 60. But now guys are reaching the hundreds or whatever. So I think it's cool. But I think it's kind of lame that unless you update your PS4, it doesn't happen. Like, because somebody, we were in Press Star Discord last night, and Anubis is telling me, yo, my trophy level's looking cool, whatever. And I tell him, yo, check my PSN to see what mine is. And then he goes and he's like, oh, you're still level 14. And I go, why? Didn't they update the system? And he goes, no, you got to update your PS4.
No, it's not an update. See, that's the misconception.
Like I was told, though. Because
it's kind of update because it just happens.
It's not a full-blown update. You just, like, I remember when I went to go click it, and it said some shit popped up, and it said yes or no, and I hit yes, and then boom, there it was. Like, it wasn't like
I'm saying. It's an update that you need to do on your end.
Yeah.
Like, Sony didn't do it on their end. Like, my PSN is still trophy level 14.
Oh, so it's a manual update.
Because that's what I'm trying to say. Because I haven't turned on my PS4 since like a few weeks ago. So until I do, I'm not going to know what my real level is now.
I don't like that
Xbox 14.
Gamer score. Yeah, it's like an Xbox gamer score type shit. I don't like that.
You're gonna be sectioned.
They made it more like gamer score.
You're pretty much gonna be sectioned too. Like they're gonna have a designated trophy for your whole count. I want y'all to understand this. So if you're like level 400, whatever is in the rank 400, let's say silver or gold, you'll have a gold trophy on the side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Overall on the side of your account, and that's gonna be there until you level up and go higher. That's what they're putting you, like, it's tiers that you're going to be put into.
Oh, so it's like a hierarchy system,
it's like,
basically?
There you go. A hierarchy. Like
it's
your gym.
like
Different colored gyms.
They try to make it more like the gamer score, but it's like, to do your own thing. Don't try and... Because gamer score, I love it because it's just simple. It's literally, I could play a game and you see your score go up and you're like, hey, cool. That's nice. And you could tell who doesn't and does play games because they'll have like 10,000 gamer score. And it's like, well, you clearly don't play a lot of games.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, well, you could be somebody like me. Like typically on PC, like I got how many fucking hours is this? I got over. Okay, I have 187 hours in Gears 5. Like I'll typically just play that. Like I'll typically play like multiplayer games. Like the trophy score shit to me, I don't fuck about that shit. Right? It's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. You know, because people can't lie about I beat this game, I beat that game with like the story progression trophies and things of that nature. That's cool. But I mean, if you're asking me personally, I don't fuck about that shit.
I don't care, Hustle.
I don't care about it, but there's people that love hunting achievements. And
yeah, and I respect those guys. I used to be one of those guys. I used to be one of bro. Like, I know you will not believe this, but at the beginning of this generation, I was a major pony. Pony. And like, bro, I would play all the games and like, look at my trophies. Like, I have like 15 platinums, and they're all from like 2013 to 2015.
Okay,
PC.
And all PlayStation did is continue to give you great experiences, and you left because
30 FPS is not for me, sir.
It was for you for 5 years, though.
Oh,
yeah, until I saw the light.
Until you took off the console.
Oh, until you got a PC,
listen.
Right.
You think that well done steak is fine until you try rare.
Yo,
and then you look at people who eat steak well done like they're retarded. Because and you tell them, bro, I used to be just like you. I used to eat it well done, just like you. But I grew up, sir.
Oh, Meds, what do you?
I moved out of the projects and into the suburbs.
This man's like, I belong to a higher purpose.
You said,
wait, what the fuck? Wait, so you went from trash, no exclusives at higher frame rates, games over frames, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not into those games. You know that we all don't have the same taste, right, Blaze?
Everybody loves PlayStation, bro.
You love PlayStation, so you assume that everybody loves PlayStation. But I have a PlayStation sitting in front of me right here. Here's the controller. Here's the side plate that I took out earlier for emphasis. I have a PlayStation 4 right here in front of me. I don't play most of the games because I'm not into them. Newsflash, people, not everybody's into these kind of games, okay?
I know, but like, what games are you playing? I'm just curious. What made you? All right, I already know. But what games did you play that you enjoyed
on PS4?
Yeah, exclusive wise.
Oh, exclusive wise? From 2013 to when I ditched, console for PC in 2015. Only 2 games. Three. I really loved that were exclusive. And they were Resogun, Infamous Second Son, and Infamous First Light. That's it.
Resogun Fire, the second 2, yeah.
I love those 2 games. I have platinums in all these 3 games, and you can look it up.
Yeah, Resogun's fun.
Well, I wanna agree with Blaze's point. The reason why I love PlayStation so much, my favorite game of all time, The Last of Us. This is my favorite game. I know I caught it late on PS4, but it's my favorite game of all time. And another game that I often mention when I'm on different podcasts, Tetris Effect. I don't know if y'all played that.
I played it in VR, bro.
This is the greatest game ever made, so trust me, I played that, sir.
Man, listen, a lot of people sleep on it, and then there's the rest of these. I'm trying to phone the rest of these, right?
Hold on. Did you play Tetris Effect in VR?
No.
You haven't played it.
No. Don't we know we're not doing that. We're not.
Yeah, we're doing that. It's that impactful and it's that fucking immersive. It's so dope, bro. I can't even believe I'm pushing Tetris in VR, but trust me, there's music and like every time you hit the blocks perfectly, it explodes and block Nova from the chat, please. Trying to make up
Nova.
Well, I just want to say that the console isn't powerful enough for me to try to run VR. So I don't get motion sickness, but that's gonna make me dizzy trying to play.
No. Tetris won't, bro. It stands still. If my girl can do it, my 6-year-old can do it. Trust me, like they get sick from that shit. But with Tetris, it's just like a stationary game, and it's just so bro, it's beautiful. Like
okay,
I can't.
No, it's amazing. I mean, I'll try it when that VR goes down. Price when that VR goes down in price, I'll definitely pick it up, or I'll pick up the second iteration of it.
Yeah, no, definitely try it. I'm telling you, bro. I can't believe I'm pushing that, but Tetris in VR, Tetris Effect is fucking ridiculous. But shout out to Xbox, y'all are gonna get that soon, bro.
Facts. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think so, but
no, you guys are getting it soon.
Wait, what do you mean?
Wait,
they're getting Tetris Effect.
Oh, yeah.
No, it already came out.
Oh, did it come out?
I thought you meant VR. I was, what?
Well, let's since you brought Xbox,
It's not in VR. Oh, you talking about Xbox?
Yeah, Xbox.
Oh, I don't think it's on Xbox.
yeah.
No, it's coming though. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were talking about PC because it's been on PC.
Yeah, no, it's coming to Xbox. Yeah.
All right, well, since you brought Xbox back up, let's bring Xbox back in the conversation with these two
Ew.
topics. So Microsoft partnered with GameStop. I don't know if y'all saw
Ew.
this. They got this new partnership with GameStop. So basically, this guarantees them pretty much they can advertise their stuff like in the front of the store or something like that. It's like a big advertisement for all their stuff. So let's say they have limited edition consoles. It's going to be a big deal in terms of advertisers at GameStop. Also, they'll have like their own separate sections over the top, I guess. They have bigger sections, like strategically placed.
No, that's a fact, Big Cloud, or was it just like a?
It's a
Yeah,
fact.
because I didn't read that, Big Cloud.
That's basically what it is. They're
They're gonna do that. They definitely.
Yeah, but they haven't done anything yet.
Not
Okay,
yet,
well,
but that's pretty
let's
much the
spit the
partnership.
facts, though, not speculation.
That's pretty much what they're doing, sir.
Yeah, but they haven't done anything yet, is what I'm saying. Correct?
Well, the
I don't
console's
think
not
you-
out,
Oh,
sir.
nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Is the
Nothing yet.
console out here?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They can still
You trying
partner
to
with them.
condescend
It's in the store right now.
It's not even out yet. But what the?
Nah, but all right. So what you're saying, Ryan, in terms of what the partnership entails, what the things that you just described, like these are like facts, or these are just things that you're like speculating.
That's what they're doing, sir.
What does the
My
Right,
inside
so it's not
source.
facts. So it's not
My
facts.
inside,
What
my
does the
my
news
inside
report say?
source in
what's the
GameStop
part-
told me.
okay? Fox.
I have an inside source in GameStop, sir. What do you have?
I mean, I used to work at GameStop, and I still have friends that work there. So
Okay, could you call your inside source at GameStop right now? Let's end this right now.
I'm not gonna do that because they
Why?
never tell me the truth
Why?
anyway.
Why? You have friends.
Because they don't tell me the
If
truth.
they were a friend,
bro.
they would tell you the truth.
Nah, you can get fired for
Yeah,
that.
no, it's cutthroat. But nah, that's what supposedly is gonna happen. That shit. So
That
that's
ain't gonna save them anyway.
Like basically, as someone broke it down. Hogue Law, shout out. He's an actual lawyer. He knows all this
Yeah.
technical crap. Okay,
Check
he
him out on
broke-
YouTube.
Yeah, check him out on YouTube. He is
Been fried
really,
him.
really good. And he goes into in depth on all these deals and what they actually mean, not what people think it means. And basically, it's all they're doing is enhancing the stores, giving them the cloud, giving them Surface tablets, unifying all the back ends so everything becomes smoother in the store. The most it's going to affect Xbox is they earn lifetime revenue from each gamer bought into the Xbox ecosystem, which, as he said, they're going to push more to, hey, you want to have Game Pass. Oh, you don't own an Xbox? Well, you could play it on PC. They want you into the Xbox ecosystem. So they're going to push for it more.
Yeah, they're gonna push Game Pass, which is basically the killing blow to GameStop.
So look, so if GameStop hasn't been annoying to you, it's gonna get more. So not only are they gonna ask you to, do you want to put warranty on
Yeah.
on some grip
You
for
want
your
some Game
controller? Now they're gonna ask you about Trashbox and Game Pass.
Mm-hmm. By
Yeah.
the way, also, if you notice, anybody who tried, like me, to get a fucking pre-order for any of these systems at GameStop, if you realize they stocked 5 to 6 times the amount of the physical versions than they did the digital
The
versions.
digital shit.
That's not an accident. They're not trying to sell you a digital console because if
They
they
lose
do,
money.
they're fucking signing their own death certificate.
Right,
Yep.
right.
Well,
Shout out to GameStop though. I got my PS5 from
Bro,
GameStop.
Yeah,
bro,
so
Xbox.
the
I got
GameStop,
mine
this-
from
GameStop, they hooked
I
me
got
up as
mine.
well.
I got my shit in, but no, it's funny because the shit with Xbox, a prime example too. Remember how like there was like stores only had one Series S and like 3
Yeah,
Series
yeah.
X's. Like it was like one. I'm talking about one Series S, and that's supposed to be their
My
ace
GameStop
card. Remember,
had
that's
3
their ace
Series
card. It's
S's
only one of those.
and 6 Series X's, and my GameStop had 10 PS5 disc to 2
Yeah.
PS5 digital.
Yeah, it ain't
Yeah,
no
mine too.
coincidence. It ain't no coincidence. They're being very strategic about this shit.
Yeah,
They're taking
that's not an
advantage of that
accident.
stock. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when you go to the digital ones, them digital ones are gone in a millisecond. But the hardware
Yep.
ones, like the physical ones, you might have a chance to get your hands on if you're lucky. But still, them digital ones, you like getting your hands
it
on
makes
those.
sense for a lot of people. No one really
It's cheaper,
for
too.
a lot of people
Yeah.
they don't use discs anymore. Like I haven't used the disc since 2013, 2014, maybe.
Yeah.
2016 for me.
2016 for me as well.
Like-
Yeah, we
like,
all
as
we all
soon
went
as
to
I
PC.
realized-
We've gotten
as soon as
accustomed
you-
to it.
Yeah.
As soon as
Especially
you-
when you bring game share into the equation.
Oh yeah.
Go
game
ahead,
share.
Def Singer. I apologize for interrupting. Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, you don't, because ever since they release these massive hard drives, you can plug them in, you just download all your stuff. It's like, I don't want to have to change the disc, I don't want to have to go to GameStop. So it's worked out that everyone just now wants to go digital. So of course GameStop's going to have an issue with this. This partnership, I don't know if it's going to help them out with that or not. I think it's, only a matter of time before GameStop eventually disappears. But I think this was a lifeline thrown to GameStop.
You guys shouldn't want the GameStop to disappear, bro. Because if you've ever been in a situation where you call Best Buy, even Best Buy in Walmart especially,
it's less.
and you're like, "Hey, do you have a PS4 in stock?" And they're like, yeah, we sure do." And you go down there and
we just
like, "Oh, nobody has a PS4. There's no PS4 in stock. I just called you guys. You didn't call this store." It's like, what, man? They don't even know what they're doing. They're mad unorganized. At least you know when. Like, I just know for a fact that I'm getting my PS5 day one.
I didn't want to. Oh, my fault, Blaze. My fault.
No, go. I'm just babbling.
No. I didn't want to say that Microsoft purchased or helping out GameStop right now. I think they're going to end up restructuring this. Y'all remember those rumors back in the day where they said they were going to have like a Dave & style type busters, like type of layout back when Reggie from Nintendo Reggie Fils-Aimé was over there, but before he left. I think they're going to end up still maybe going with that type of thing because like the whole being around, like they're going to have to fix a lot, and they're going to have to restructure a lot. And I do want to back up what you're saying, Blaze. A lot of people might talk shit about GameStop, right? But I know for a fact because I work with an older lady who works at Walmart part time, and I asked her if they got the PS5s in there, and she didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. She's 49 years old. She did not know what the fuck I was talking about. I told her, I cover this stuff and I do this every so often. I said, did you guys get like the first wave of PS5s in? She said, PS5. She's like, nah, I don't think we got it because she was a cashier there. And trust me, she would have known because they sold out like instantly in the store or whatever because people was in there trying to pre-order them too.
I will say this though, like GameStop. Yeah. The last time I ever went to a GameStop and took them serious when I bought the Spider-Man PS4. I think I told you about this, right? I was like, guys, I want to get the. I was like, I want the Spider-Man Collector's Edition, and the lady looked me in the eye, Hustle, and she said, "Which system?" And mind you, on the store window, it literally says Spider-Man PS4 exclusive.
Yeah, no, that could happen, but you know what? They're so accustomed to saying that.
That shouldn't happen. They should know what.
No, it shouldn't happen. No, but I'm saying they're probably so accustomed to, when you ask for a game nowadays, you're like, what system? Like, maybe it was a mistake, but a lot of GameStop employees don't know what they're talking about. They really don't. Like, I know more of the. I remember bringing up like, hey guys, I heard some retailers are getting PS5 pre-orders early, and he's like, who told you that? You're muted, Meds.
Bro, you remember when dudes was arguing with employees over the 6 T-flops?
I'm an idiot. How long have I been muted?
I don't know.
Oh, shit, I don't know. I don't know how long you were talking.
I wanted to say this because, like, as a guy who did work at GameStop for, like, a year and a half, like, I got to tell you guys this. Like, don't be surprised when you pull up into a GameStop and the person you're talking to doesn't know what you're talking about, and I'll tell you why that is.
Story time. Hit that like button.
And this is coming from me. Like I said, I used to work at GameStop in the Bronx for 18 months. Right. This is like 7 years ago. So, my manager told me, because in my interview, I basically told him like, bro, like I'm all about games. Like hire me, bro, because like I'll be able to talk to your customers and relate to them and be able to point them to what's up. Right. And after he hired me, because I got hired, right, because I'm the man. He told me, he's like, dude, that shit you told me about you being a gamer, that didn't help in the interview at all. So don't think that's what got you the job. Like, I try to hire people who don't game. Why? Because a lot of people who end up working here, they think that it's all sweet and that it's like it's a vacation. Like, they could just, like, hang out and play games and talk to people. Like, no, bro, I bring you in here to fucking work. So I actually mostly hire people who don't even play games. So
that's ass backwards, bro. That's so ass backwards.
I agree with him to a certain extent, right? in a way, I do agree with you as well, because like people should know the product that they're selling, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing is that a lot of people go to GameStop thinking that like it's gonna be sweet, like working there, and that they're just gonna play a bunch of games and meet a bunch of gamers, and like a lot of people who manage GameStops, that's not what they're looking for. They want people who are gonna fucking sell product. They're gonna be professional, show up day one, show up early, and do what they got to do. And a lot of gamers, like quite frankly, they're lazy. So, like just keep that in mind, people. When you think, oh, this person that works in GameStop doesn't know shit about gaming, that's not by accident. They don't go around hiring people who are gamers. They actually try to hire people who aren't gamers.
You know what, Meds, though? Like, I want to, what BitCloud said, too. Like, I remember I was in line, and this dude saying, we got a used PS4 launch, and we got a Slim. And the guy's like, well, which one should I get? He's like, they're kind of the same, other than the Slim runs games a little better. And I stood there, I'm like, yo, I got to say something. I'm like, I got to say something. I'm like, dude, I'm like, bro, they're the exact same console. I said, just one Slim down. They both play the same games. They don't run games any differently, and blah, blah, blah. He's like, no. I think the new Slim does. I'm like, I looked at the kid. I'm like, bro, they don't. They're the same console. But what I want to say is about GameStop availability, bro. You go down and you pre-order something, it's gonna be there. There's no ifs, buts, or buts. Like that's all I'm saying. Like they got what you need. That's what I mean. And I don't want. Why should we get rid of a dedicated game store? Like that's all I'm saying. Like
yeah.
The problem with GameStop is people annoying you about pre-ordering shit and signing up for power-up awards. But outside of that, GameStop's a cool place. As a young guy.
If you go there once in a while, if you go there when if they don't know you, if you're not familiar to them, of course. But if you go there enough, they just know like what
they know you. Yeah. Like when I worked there, I had customers that like I would tell them like, yo, they're about to buy a game, and I know for a fact it sucks. I'm like, yo, bro, don't buy that game. Like I will straight up like go against business because I am supposed to sell you something, and I'll tell you straight up, don't buy that. Don't buy that.
Hey man,
and they're like, yo, like listen, like that's just how it is.
Hey Meds, I think that's to the point where you were saying about them hiring people who aren't gamers. I think that's more of an American thing. Because over here, they gamers, like the ones they hire, our equivalent of GameStop is called Game.
Game, yeah.
But like I could walk in there and say what's hot, and it'll give me the list of the top 10 games that are right now on Xbox or PS4. And then if you ask them, oh yeah, what does this headset do? They know the whole rundown. They can tell you all about the controllers, the consoles, everything. It's easy purchase. You walk in and you can see people going, I want to get my son a Switch. And then the guy's there like, okay, well, what games does he like? Okay, cool. We'll pick up this one, this bundle, this bundle, this bundle, these games. I'm like, okay.
You know,
See, that's the kind of game store I like, because you got to remember, and Blaze, I'm going to let you go in a second. Like, Americans, we're a capitalist country. We're all trying to make money, right? So, like, a business will sell you willingly a product that's bad just because they're trying to make some money. But like me as a gamer, I would tell people straight up, like people came in and this is a day in 2011 that I will never forget, 2012 actually. Dragon's Dogma and Resident Evil 6 came out the same day, and people came in buying Resident Evil 6. I told them, don't buy this game, it sucks. Don't buy this game, it sucks. Buy Dragon's Dogma instead. My manager put me on probation for that.
Yeah, because you can't really tell people what to buy. I mean, look, I understand, because like part of your job title at GameStop, because I used to work.
It's to sell shit.
Is a game. Well, you were a game advisor. Like I took that term.
Yeah, GA.
Serious,
you're a GA.
Yeah, you're a GA. So like my own manager here just put it like, hey, take this on, tell me what you think about it. So if it was one fucking wrestling game that was on the Xbox, it was the WWE game.
It's probably Raw.
Def Singer, you might have to help me out on that one. But all I know is that one had like a save.
I don't play wrestling games. I can't help you.
Never mind. Anyway, that one had like a save file. So it had like a corruption file on that motherfucker. So that's what I kind of let them know. Like in terms of playing whatever game they want to play, like you can't really stop people from buying what they want to buy. Like I understand what you're saying, man. You gotta try look out, but at the same time, like
I only did that to people I knew, because eventually the people that come to your store and you have your regulars and stuff like that, and those are the people that I looked out for. The regular people who I never seen before a day in my life, I let them make their mistakes. But like if I get to know you and you come in all the time, I'll definitely warn you. Like, yo, please don't waste your money on this game. Don't. Right?
It's like when I went in to pick up my Switch from my game. I went in there. They don't really know me because this was when they didn't know me much like that. And it's like they tried to upsell, but they did it in a way where it's like, oh, so you want a Switch? Okay, what kind of games do you like? I told them I wanted Zelda. And then they're like, okay, well, we have this bundle for you. And if you add an extra 10 on top, you can have these Joy-Cons or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like, oh, do you play online? Do you need
You
some
keep saying
Nintendo
bundles.
Online?
What are they pushing bundles over there like that?
Yeah, they do it online. They did it
love
with PS5.
They love bundling games with COTS. So, like, if the console would be, let's say it's $250, right?
Yep.
Now, they'd give you a bundle for $270 or $280, and it comes with a game of your choice. And then there'd be select bundles with, like, limited edition, like, pick up a console and 2 games for $300. Now, that's a deal. So they'll be like, okay, well, what 2 games do you want? So they upsell, but they kind of, I don't know, it's weird how they do it, but it's really cool.
Speaking of bundles,
Blaze.
GameStop. Yo.
No, I was gonna say that I was interrupting you before, so I want you to get to what you were saying before. I hope you didn't forget.
No, you took the words out of my mouth about when you broke down that GameStop situation about, I forgot what the fuck you said, but literally I muted myself.
Your buddy at GameStop lets you know that something sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny though with GameStop and everything? Y'all noticed that they were losing all these stores from our childhood. Like, for example, Toys R Us used to be
KB
Candyland to
Toys.
us. Yeah.
But it's back though.
Yeah.
It's back though.
Where?
Toys R Us is back, baby.
Where?
Oh.
They got bailed out. They're not going away.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they'll be back. Like 2021, they'll be back. They're probably not back because of Corona, but they got bailed out. So
so they
Toys
good.
R Us, yeah, they'll be okay.
I'm saying because but I was at that point. I'm like, yo, well, we lost Toys R Us. That was our childhood right there. Now we lost Radio Shack. Then we lost.
Oh yeah, Radio.
Yeah.
I used to go to Radio Shack.
To Radio Shack. It's a few other stores we lost. That were a big deal. Now
KB Toys. Fire.
Yeah. EB Games. I don't think EB Games.
Yeah, that was GameStop too. That forced them out.
We didn't lose it. They just changed it.
It's very rare that you see EB Games like they used to be.
Borders. Me as a manga nerd and a book reading guy, we lost Borders. Like Borders was huge for me. Man.
Circuit City.
Wait a second. So EB Games over there turned into GameStop because we had EB.
No. We had 2 separate ones.
GameStop bought EB Games.
Yeah, we had 2 separate ones. Now they're a conglomerate.
We had Electronic Boutique over here, and then we had Game Station, and then the 2 merged, and that's how we got Game.
So Game is probably owned by GameStop then.
Or there's something, there's probably some
because
connection.
EB Games is Electronics Boutique.
Yeah. And that's where I used to pick.
Damn, Blaze went away. I wanted him to say what
EB Games. Do you remember we used to get the fight sticks and the light gun shit from EB Games?
You remember Babbage's?
Oh my god.
Because Babbage's is also another store that got bought out by GameStop.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I know it's old.
God damn it, Blaze.
A lot of people probably aren't going to remember this, but going into like Electronic Boutique back in the day, and when you buy a PC game, it's this giant ass cardboard box with a cool ass design on it. Anyone? Oh, is that before everyone's time?
Wait, what?
What's that again?
When you went into a store to buy a PC game and they came in these big cardboard boxes.
I didn't get into PC gaming until 5 years ago, so I don't know.
Oh man,
you got me on that.
Well,
one.
I would go to GameStop and see the PC gaming section looking all sad and shit, and like point and laugh. Like people play games on their computers. Ew.
Look at us now. That shit came.
Yeah, look at me now, bro. I take apart my PC for fun, man. Look at me now.
I was small as hell when I first played a PC game. I played Dino Crisis on the PC. And it was like, okay, I can't do this shit because I had to do the keys and everything. This shit is too complicated. I got it on the PlayStation.
That's the thing about PC gaming. Like, not for nothing, like, I always thought PC gaming was like this unattainable thing.
Right.
Everybody always tells you,
bro,
like, you need to spend $3,000 to get a good PC to play games or whatever. But unbeknownst to me, not even thinking about it, I was PC gaming most of my childhood because I've been emulating SNES on PC for years. Like, since I was like, before I was a teenager, I was emulating SNES on my computer. And I was playing like Flash games. Like, you guys remember Miniclip?
Yep.
Like, I was playing games on Miniclip. Like as an early teenager. Like, I was PC gaming actually a lot of my life. I just didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, I realized that because I was PC gaming. Like, we had Windows 95 on this old Dell PC, and then you had AOL dial-up, and you'd go up and you'd be like, okay, it's time to... The game that came out at the time was Command & Conquer, there was Duke Nukem at the time, you know, Unreal Tournament, really early in the days. And
DeathSinger.
Yo, Mets,
That-
I don't think
people-
Hustle will know this, but Mets, do you remember that fucking game in school? It was called Bugdom on PC. Back when they had the
Yes,
clear,
we
they had the
talked
clear
about this the
PC.
other day.
Oh
We were
my
talking about this the other
god!
day when you would be in computer class
Yeah.
at school and you would play Bogdom, you would play Chrome Rally, you would play Math Magic, bro. There's so many games that
I think it was Bookworm.
Here,
Bookworm.
I was a
another one.
PC gamer for years, bro. The reason because I can type, like, I don't know about you guys, but I can type, first of all, without even looking at the keys, and I can type 100 words per minute. And you know how I learned how to fucking type 100 words per minute? Mario teaches typing.
What about that
It was-
West game? What about that
It was
West?
what
That
game?
it was like in the West or something like that.
Come on, Oregon Trail.
You probably talking about Oregon Trail.
There you go.
Oregon Trail, where you're going along, you have to make decisions, and you could die, get sick, all that kind of shit. But like, bro, I learned.
I just
how to play
thought about
PC
that
games way
for a
back in the day,
second.
and I never even thought about that shit.
Yeah, 'cause,
the fucking Cartoon Network website, I would play the Wacky Races video
Yeah,
game.
those
There
little
was a
flash
Paw
games
game
with fire back then.
with Scooby and Shaggy and Dexter. Like, bro,
Y'all
was-
had that paint game where you can like paint with those bubbles and shit. It was like an art.
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
I know
bro,
what you're
like,
talking about, Blaze.
I was
I know.
PC gaming before I knew that PC gaming was a
Yeah.
thing.
Shit,
You
they used to
remember
play- They had,
Mugen?
they had
What
the
about
Power
Mugen?
Rangers mini games on PC. What'd you say?
Yo, Mugen is the best fighting game ever made. I don't know if you guys know about Mugen. It's
Nah, screw that. You don't
M-U-G-E-N.
think? Nah, you remember Terradome on PC?
I don't got nothing on Mugen.
Ah, here we go.
I
Mugen.
mean,
Bro, I played Mugen in Dreamcast days. I'm talking. I played Mugen in like 1999, and Mugen still exists to this day.
Command and Conquer, Red Alert was what really got me. The Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon, shit like that. I was really
Yeah.
rough.
like my
That was
first
cool.
PC game was the OG Doom, the original Doom.
Oh,
Yeah,
When I had that on-
but you're 70 years old, DeathSinger.
No, I'm not that old. But like, because my brother, who was older than me, he downloaded Doom on the old ass PC.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I was like, yo, this game is
My
legit.
cousin.
I put so many hours into Doom just.
You know
to
what?
play
That's
with
thing
Mario.
you say that. My cousin used to be the movement, and I would just shoot. He would let me shoot with the mouse, and it was really fun.
Oh, we did that in the game. Where, like, we had a panic attack because when you play the original Command and Conquer Red Alert on PC, it comes up with a screen, and it's like a you've been hacked screen, and it's like the FBI are coming, they're gonna knock down your door, and we were like, what did we do? Yo, we turned the PC off and was like, yo, this is wild, and then we realized it was part of the game afterwards. But
yeah. Let's shit. Let's go ahead and get these other topics out the way, and
Yeah. We went on a tangent there.
I
for
mean,
a
we have
second.
fun again. That's
If
what we do.
you
Hustle,
play
hustle. We have fun. We
solitaire-
have fun here, hustle. We just chill.
You're a PC gamer.
There you
play
go.
solitaire? You're a PC gamer. Congratulations, baby. Actually,
A lot of you were PC gamers before you
congratulations.
even realized you're
Go back
PC
to
gamers.
console. Go back to console.
Go back to
I take
console.
it
But I'm
back.
saying a lot of
I
you were
take it-
PC
I
gamers
take it
before
back.
you
Go
even
back to
said
console.
anything. A lot of you played Bugdom and probably enjoyed the living hell out of it in school.
Oh yeah,
But-
solitaire. Yo, the pinball game with the space guys. Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. So one thing we talked about on this channel was the back and pad of PS5. Sony just officially confirmed that all their games on PS4, minus just these select games, like it's like 10 games. So 10 games that you're not gonna give a shit about.
Relevant.
Yeah, they're all relevant 10 games. These are not big games, but 10 games are only going to be available on PS4. This is basically their send-off to PlayStation 4 officially. You know what I'm saying? And after, you know, aside from Spider-Man going there and whatnot, but this is basically their send-off to PS4. They're cutting ties. So it's like 10 games that's going to be available for PS4 only. And over 4,000 are going to be available to PS5 day one. So that's confirmed. Now, if you guys go back to PlayStation 5's newest perk to PlayStation Plus, you guys remember, it's called PlayStation Access, or not Access, but Collection.
Collection.
In the collection, you get access to a lot of PlayStation 4 games that are like classics. So I'm guessing these games will fall into the line of the boost moded
Alexa.
Uh-oh. But I'm wondering if these are these going to be in the boosted selection, because it kind of feels like it, that they're going to be doing that to the Plus users as well, give you more perks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They didn't really clarify on how many games are going to be boosted. The last time we tested or we talked about this was like they tested 100 games to be boosted on PS5, but there wasn't really a legit number of how many games are going to be boosted for PS5. What's up?
Oh, I was going to say, they added a caveat in the... If you look at the writing in where the article is, there's a little bullet point. And it says, some of these games might not run well. So before you buy add-ons for your PS4 games or PS5,
make sure you test them
first to see if it actually runs.
Yeah.
Because some of these games might not run properly.
Yeah.
Hold on, Death Singer, because I have a question.
What?
Are you saying... because they said that like some of these games are going to get boosts and some won't. Is that what you're talking about, or did they straight up say that like
in
some
the
of these
fine
games
print
will run kind of shitty?
In the fine print, they basically said some of these games might not run properly.
So they said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so
said
some
in
of
the
these
fine
games
print.
Okay. I was just checking.
Yeah.
Properly in what way? Like it's not gonna, like the frame rate's not gonna
like
be
it might
improved,
have
or what?
issues.
It might have issues. Basically, it might not be properly. I guess the word is optimized for it.
Well,
That's
no,
the thing.
it's like when you bring the game over, it's running on the new hardware, it's running up, so it might mess up the game somehow. That's why they had before you buy add-ons for any PS4 game or PS5, boot it up first to make sure it actually.
But they didn't. See, that's what bothers me though. Like they know that some games won't work right, and they know some games won't work at all, and they gave you the list of games that don't work at all.
Yep.
Where's the list of games that work wonky? Like, give me that list.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It's kind of like they don't know, I guess. Yeah, I don't think. I mean,
I'll be able to tell as soon as I try to boot it up, but I would like to know beforehand, so I don't even bother.
And another thing too, though, they're telling you to immediately test it in boost mode immediately, because they haven't given us a list of boosted games. So they're immediately saying, "Hey guys, run boost mode as soon as you get the game that you want to download or whatever on there, and see how it works." So I'm like, okay, so I'm guessing they don't have a list yet. Shout out to Bounty Boom. He dropped $5 super chat. He says, enough respect, Big Cloud. Appreciate you. Salute to you. But yeah, it's just, that's why I see it. It's like they're not really being real open on that part. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me go and get your guys' thoughts on this back and pad thing. Hustle, what's your thoughts, man?
Hey, if it's one thing about me, for the people who don't know me and for the people who do know me, y'all know I'm big into like game preservation, like point blank period. I can't get to all that shit they want. So it's always good to see games from the past, just be able to play on your new console. I don't necessarily keep consoles around. And I do want to say this, and I know we're not talking about them, but shout out to Microsoft and PC gaming, man, because like it's the only two places where you can play all their stuff from the very beginning.
Not all this stuff.
Huh?
Yeah.
Give them all that credit. It's not all this stuff.
Well, okay, majority of them. I mean, not say all. You can play the majority of their titles.
He really means PC gaming, where you can play literally every game from the beginning of time until now.
You could, but here's what I'll say about PC gaming. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in particular, and I have no idea why. Even from the Rockstar launch, it does not seem to work for me on my PC. I have no clue why.
Sounds like a you problem. No,
I know.
We'll go over this after the podcast. We can talk about it, Hustle, because we can get it working. Right. Trust me.
Yeah, that shit there. But I mean,
some games you got to jump through hoops. Some games you do have to jump through.
Yeah,
I ain't about to do all that. I got that shit on PS4. So when I get my PS4 back, oh wait, hey, I got a question about PS4 too. The cloud, because I got some games in the cloud.
Your cloud
carry over the PS5, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah, it should work. As long as you have PS
and digital as well
should be
too.
able to download it.
Yeah, if you bought your games digitally, like Big Cloud here, I bought a lot of my games digitally on PS4. Those will carry over to PS5 as well. They're going to be transferred. So basically, that section on PS4 where it says library, I'm guessing is going to be new and improved on PS5, and that will transfer.
So Big Cloud, are you telling me that your beloved UFC 3 will transfer over?
Trying to say
4, sir. 4.
That's 4, but okay, we doing this now.
Yo, but when I'll say this, guys, look, if you have the option, I know it's gonna sound backwards to you, but trust me, there's like 40 games that are going over to PS4 to PS5, and they're gonna be free upgrades.
Yep.
But if you buy the PS5 version, you get the PS5 version, cool. But if you buy the PS4 version, you'll have both versions. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, if I were you, I would buy the PS4 version and just upgrade it for free, so you have both versions. Why? I know you're like, well, who cares? I'm playing on PS5, but why not have an extra game to your library, even if it's on PS4? You know, that's how I look at it.
Well, it's funny you said that, though. I'm going to get to that in a second about this thing with being finessed, because Kofi brought this up on Press Start. Shout out to Kofi over there, but we'll get into that in a second, too. DeathString, what's your thoughts on this, bro? Do you have anything you want to add?
I mean, it's great. It's great they actually, finally got around to announcing what is, because they've been radio quiet on it since they announced 100 games and then they were just silent. So it's good. All the games are coming across. That's great for you. If you're going from PS4 to PS5, that's fantastic.
There
I mean,
we go.
All right.
and I'm sure, like on Xbox, they haven't said, I can't definitively say, but it will boost up games that have uncapped frame rates, and it'll make them 60.
All
So,
right.
yeah, it's good.
All right. Pablo?
That's you're taking an L on that, by the way. Bye.
You want?
No,
you
I
have
think
anything
it's
you want to add?
great, man. I'm glad that they shut everybody up, because like all you would hear is like these fanboys talking about like, yo, like they're only gonna have 100 games, like they're not gonna even add any more after launch. So it was nice to just hear them come out and just be like straight up with everybody, because I will say the wording with how they were like describing backwards compatibility was like a little concerning. It seemed like they didn't really know what they wanted to do like with it, like if everything was gonna be available. But the 1% or those 10, how many was it, like 10 games that
It was like
be?
10 games.
Like 10.
It was like 10 games, like nobody's gonna care about those games.
These 10 games are games.
Look at the list. Look at the list. They're all irrelevant games. They're all
irrelevant.
relevant.
Yeah,
There was 2 or 3 of them were VR, by the way.
Yeah.
I noticed that. I noticed that.
As long as I can play my beloved Knack on my PS5,
Oh,
I'm
God.
all good, bro.
That man said
I'm all good,
11.
dog.
Man,
They confirmed this also too. Now I don't know if y'all heard about this. The VR. They confirmed that Sony will provide you this VR adapter for PS5. So if you have a PSVR,
they have
PS4,
to.
yeah, they will
that's
provide you
cool.
that. So yeah, your VR games are also good too in this case. But some,
You know
if
what,
guys see
though?
this list though, they're not going.
You know what though? Sony should be fucking packaging that shit in the box instead of like, email and then send it. Like that should be in the box.
Yeah, it should be confirmed. Just
Yeah.
have there. I definitely agree. Meds.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Anything you want to add to this whole thing?
One more thing.
Go.
Wait,
Go ahead,
do they
Pablo.
have more backwards compatible games on the Xbox, or?
No.
I know.
I mean,
no.
Xbox
so.
has all their gens, so technically no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
mean,
I was
get the
just about to
Xbox
say
One.
no, because PlayStation 4 had more games than Xbox One, but I'm actually wrong. The answer is yes, because you have to consider that Xbox not only has Xbox One games backwards compatible, but it's also 360,
360
and original.
Yeah, but we don't know if all the Xbox One games are going
No,
over.
we do know. They said
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
coming.
Yeah,
yeah,
they said
they-
everything was gonna
I
come
thought
over.
it was
They said no. They said so. They said so.
Bear in mind the way they do
Everything that works on the current Xbox One right now is going to work on the Series X.
Oh, let me
That's
ask
what
you
they
a
said.
question, man. So, what about if I have an Xbox One game and it's a 69, like Metacritic, and I play it on my Series X? Is it going to be like a 72?
It'll still
Oh
be a
my
69.
God.
It'll still be a 69, good sir.
I mean, Blaze, it's the same thing you
That's
got
up to
asked.
you. That's up to you. That's up to you.
I mean,
when you play the Order 1886 on PS5, it's still going to be trash.
Wait,
No,
Jay.
Eric,
I don't know-
Slow down just
I
a
don't
little
know
bit.
about
Oh,
trash,
yeah,
sir.
I'm gonna need you to.
Just a
I'm gonna need you to slow
stop,
down with
sir.
that 63 meta game. Anyway,
Oh
What's
no,
wrong?
it wasn't a bad game. It just had no length.
listen. If you like the game, that's fine.
Cool, man.
I don't have a problem with that. I like Super Lucky's Tale, which got like a 69.
Oh,
and
get
people
out.
come at me for that.
Get out. Get
but
out.
I like the
Get out.
game. Sue
Get
me.
out.
Sue
Get
me.
out.
Lucky's Tale.
I mean,
me.
Ah.
I like State Decay too. Because
And you know what?
complaining.
I'm about to get all the achievements in Super New Lucky's Tale. So fuck all y'all.
Oh, no.
Fuck all y'all.
Like,
I have 1,400 achievements in the original.
like,
I'm
about
gonna
to
get-
get
I'm gonna
moved.
get-
Good game.
like
Thank you.
full-
Blake 316 in the chat says Super Lucky Tale was a good game. Fact.
Oh my
There you
god.
go.
like,
Yeah,
if-
I'm gonna have to
if
buy
you
you a
had-
good game, bro.
Yo, Blake, you'll never win. Blake, yo,
Team
Blake,
Ambush,
you'll never
I
win.
definitely like that game. I
Blake,
I
you'll
do
never
like
win
that
another
game.
giveaway again, Blake.
That's the
Come
last
back.
giveaway. That's the last giveaway. Wait, hold on, man. Because I was asked a question to answer. What was the question again? Because I forgot.
I think it was how you felt about backwards compatibility.
Back and
correct?
fat. Just a back and fat.
Now that Sony has said that, like, basically everything but like
Everything
10
PS
games is gonna be,
yeah,
bro. A1. Big ups to you, Sony. Do I wish you would have told me this like months ago? Yeah, but like I'm glad you said it now. Like,
They're probably
like,
waiting
listen,
for confirmation on the boosted. I'm guessing.
yeah, they were probably waiting because they didn't want to say something like everything's going to be backwards compatible and then be left looking stupid after when these 10 games, you know, and if you look at the list of 10 games, they're games that nobody cares
nobody
about,
cares
right?
about.
But you know that these fucking fanboys would have been like, you said everything, but look at these 10 games. They're not, you know. So
But hey guys, are
literally
you gonna stream these games? No, they're not my type of game. But I'm saying they might be to some people. Nah, shut the
That's
hell up.
probably why they waited to, you know, actually say it, because they know that people are going to be, you know, calling them out for saying that, oh, you said 4,000, but it's only 3,982.
Oh,
So just because of that, they probably avoided saying it until now. But because they said what they said, I'm very happy. I have no complaints. Shout out to you, Sony. You did the right thing, and I'm very happy about it, and everybody should be happy about it. And you can safely sell your PS4 now. So
Oh yeah, my shit's already gone. My shit was out of here after the.
I've been waiting for this news because I got this PS4 sitting right here, and I've been dying to get rid of it. So like now that I know that I safely can, I will. So thank you, Sony. You did the right thing. I have nothing negative to say about about this news. Nothing negative.
I can't get rid of my PlayStation, man.
Yeah, I'm still keeping
Oh, you
mine.
got it, Blaze.
Blaze, what's your thoughts on it, bro? Get yours real quick.
I mean, bro, like Med said, you know, it's you're better off waiting and then just running your mouth and then looking stupid later. So, you know, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If they would have said something early and then they come find out, you know, it's a big issue with boosted and all that, and a lot of games don't run, you know, so they made, look, bro, that's an appeal factor. Like, people can say, oh, who cares? You don't buy new consoles to play old games. Like, bro, if, like I said, if I could play Killzone 2 on my PS5, sign me up. Let me do it. Like, so I don't care what none of these dudes say. That's a great feature. But, you know, I'm glad the majority of the PS4 lobby, which is massive, is coming over.
Yeah,
All right.
that's definitely a good thing.
All right. Mortal Kombat. New combat pack. Did y'all see it?
Yeah, bro.
They got Rambo as another guest character, and
I like that.
Melina's in here, and Rain, who's very underrated in terms of being used as much.
I agree.
What you know about that,
I
right?
agree.
No, Rain is very underrated. He has some of the best fatalities in the whole series.
Yo,
too.
you just yawned me, Ryan?
Huh?
You just yawned at my statement?
Yes,
The
he
chat-
did. And I did as well in my head.
What a statement. What did he say?
He said, yo, Blaze, Ryan just yawned you.
Shut up.
Meaning,
What the?
I don't
let
know
me
what he
know, dog. I'll pull up, dog.
Everybody in the chat
That's
yawns
what-
when I talk. Who cares?
said. Ooh, I did it again.
Oh shit!
You played with his heart. Got lost in the game.
But
Ooh,
back
baby.
to this combo power. It looks good. Rambo's in here. They didn't show no fatalities, nothing like that. But it was a cool introduction to the character. A lot of people are complaining. They're saying that these guest characters are getting out of hand. Honestly, NetherRealm should just go ahead and make their fantasy game Terror Dome, or you know what I'm saying, like a split alternate reality fighter. You might as well just do it. They're knocking out the park. But I'm hearing reports. This was going around that Mortal Kombat is not going to be 4K. On the next gen systems, or it's not going to be 4K on PS5, something like that.
Yes, it is.
4K.
No, it's gonna be dynamic
but
4K
but it's
on 4K.
dynamic.
Yeah, but also another thing though is that you're not going to get the Ultimate Edition when you buy it on PS5 and Series X.
Oh, wow, it's not
Wasn't
good.
it already dynamic 4K like on the One X?
So we're not getting the Ultimate Edition, and they just
Pablo, but we're getting new systems and we're getting the same old shit.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's kind of the
Pablo.
problem. And on top of all that,
who cares? Dynamic 4K look better than
yeah. But what's funny about it though, again, you're not getting the same stuff that you already have. First of all, and second of all, they just rubbed in your face a brand spanking new character pack with fucking Rambo. It's like,
I mean, I don't like it.
they're like just trying to finesse y'all right there. I'm just saying,
Oh,
people
shit.
getting finessed out here.
I have a question.
What's up?
So I'm pretty much late to the Mortal Kombat party. I'm more of a Street Fighter guy. Or SN. Well, really, King of Fighters, really. But I have a question.
Raging
if I buy
Storm.
this game on
It's a raging storm.
I have a question. If I buy the Mortal Kombat version on PS5, can I is it like a la carte? Can I pick the ones that I want, or like how does that work? Do y'all know?
I don't even think you're getting it, honestly.
I don't even remember your question. What?
Yeah, I don't even think they're giving a free upgrade to PS4 or to.
Wait,
Xbox
what game?
For Mortal
Kombat
Kombat
11.
I don't think they're giving us a free upgrade.
That's not
they
confirmed.
did
That's
on
not confirmed. They said that some games are going to be enhanced and some games won't. So
No. We're talking about the Mortal Kombat. Like, I don't think they're giving us a free upgrade for PS5 for that.
yeah,
I think they are, man.
Okay. Let me rephrase my question, because I don't think I was asking for like a free upgrade. Like if I buy the base game, is it like, okay, so you know how Super Smash Brothers is, right? You can buy the base game, but the DLC pack, you can buy the character separately. So I guess my question is, so if I buy the PS5 version of that, can I just have Rambo and
you could do that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No,
Unless
you
they
can
come out with like a
do
Mortal
already.
Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition, then that's.
You can already do
You
that
can
on
get the
PS4.
characters
so.
by themselves.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
You
wouldn't
gotta
see why
buy
it would
it
be different.
separately.
Okay, cool. Yes, I had no idea.
I mean,
4K
if you own the characters on PS4, they should transfer over to PS5. If they don't, that's a problem.
That's why I said I want to wait, because I don't own this game just yet.
Oh,
But,
you're talking about that aspect.
yeah. Like the 4K thing doesn't really bother me. Like anytime you got to zoom in with a fucking magnifying glass at 200, like that shit don't. I don't fuck that shit. Like that don't bother me as long as that game runs at a solid 60 frames, which I can tell that it does when I watch like Max and Megan or whoever else play it. As long as
Yeah,
the
it does
frame
on console.
Yeah, we straight.
Yo, Hustle, Mortal Kombat looks incredibly beautiful on the
Okay, they
PS4.
confirmed
So
it.
all you need to know is it's gonna look it's gonna look way better on the
All right,
PS5.
so
and it's gonna run better.
let me take some
I play
heat
it
off
PC
this
all the
topic.
time.
Yeah, let me
Looks
take some
good.
heat off the topic. They just confirmed it. You're getting free PS5, Xbox Series. Okay, you're getting it. They just confirmed it.
You're talking about for Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you're getting it.
Okay, that's good. That's what's up.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
That's what's
I had to
up.
look that up. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm getting finessed if y'all not
I mean,
getting
that's
it.
gonna take
Sony can only get away with charging for upgrades for games that only they have.
Yeah.
Because if Xbox is providing smart delivery, you as PlayStation can't you can't not upgrade the game.
Yeah, but
Because
meds.
if Xbox is upgrading the game, you have to do it too, man.
Yeah, no, the upgrades are cool, but PlayStation didn't just upgrade and say, "Hey, it's gonna, upgrade the PS4."
I understand that. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, Hustle.
But that's what I'm talking about.
You're talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, just Spider-Man.
No, and you're right about that. That's not what I'm referring to. You have a point on that. You're right.
Yeah, Spider-Man, they
like
did a
they
whole recasting, so they redid the whole game pretty much.
By the way, they fired the original because he asked for more money. Let's be real. Let's be real. You don't replace somebody in a series unless they ask for more money. Like, think about it in the past. Like Iron Man 1. Who was the original War Machine? The Hustle and Flow guy. What's his name?
Terrence Howard.
The Hustle and Flow guy.
Terrence
Terrence
Howard.
Howard. Right. Exactly. And he tried to negotiate, and he priced himself out. So they got a new guy. Same thing happened with the Hulk.
Head, and that's
Same
kinda
thing
what I've
happened
been
with the
doing,
Hulk. The Hulk was, what was his name? The guy from American History X?
Edward Norton?
Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Ed Norton. Ed Norton priced himself out, so they hired Mark Ruffalo. This is what Marvel does. If you ask for a pay raise, they fire you, and they get a new guy. This is no different.
Yeah, I can see that.
If they really wanted to enhance the whole game, they would have enhanced every character, not just Peter. So
they
it's
did.
obvious they didn't, though.
Oh, they changed Dr. Octavius and
It's the same face. It
I mean,
just looks better.
it's the same guy, but it's more finely
You're
detailed with
right,
lighting.
Blaze. You're right, Blaze. They made it look better, yeah, but they didn't change the whole fucking face.
I think it has to do with him aligning
Bro,
and looking
it's
more
money,
like.
bro. It's
It could be, but I think it also has to do with him looking more like the Marvel character itself
Yeah.
in the movies.
I don't know if you heard
Bro.
though. They getting ready to recast Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man and Black Widow with the alternate universe of.
Yeah, because now
the
they're doing
MCU.
alternate universes
they're
in Marvel.
Yeah, they're getting ready. They're getting ready.
Yeah,
to do
they're
that
doing
with
the whole
Marvel.
multiverse thing, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so,
It's a Marvel thing, so I'm
It's
not
Marvel.
shocked.
yeah, it's really not.
Bro,
sure.
they're bringing back Jamie Foxx as Electro.
Which is. Wait,
I love Jamie.
that's a little
I love
spooky, man.
Jamie. I think he's fantastic as a singer and an actor.
yeah, he's good.
and,
like-
and a comedian. But he sucked as Electro. I'm sorry.
is he?
I got a
um,
different take on
wasn't
that,
he
but,
supposed to
I
be
think
playing
that was good
Spawn?
writing, though.
Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't it like a report that he was going to play Spawn a while ago?
I hope.
Oh, that
not.
would have been dope.
Jamie
That
Foxx
would
is
have been
Spawn.
good, man.
What's your take on?
That's a good pick.
What's your take on that?
Jamie Foxx is Spawn.
No. Hustle.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I need to be careful because this isn't my platform.
Don't be careful. Say
Oh
it.
no, speak your mind.
Okay,
dog.
so the Electro character. Okay, and I need clarification before I speak on it, right? And Def Singh, I know you had a question to ask me, and we'll get to that in 1 second. He wasn't. Jesus Christ, I need to be careful. He wasn't like touched or anything, like mentally, like disabled or anything of that nature. The Electro character. Because I remember some things going around. I'm asking that for a reason.
I don't recall.
No. He was he had like an attachment problem or something like that. I think like he had no friends. He was
Yeah.
just an outcast. So he felt like he didn't belong. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, and you know what? Shut up. Never mind. That's okay. Deb Singer, you had a question for me? My fault. I'm leaving that shit alone because I feel like my people shouldn't look so weak in a movie. And I know it's just a movie, but shut up, Hustle. Deb Singer, you had a question for me?
Yeah, your question to Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
So if you buy it now, if you buy the Ultimate, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate on the PS5, you'll get the base game, you'll get Combat Pack 1, which will have Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, Sindel, the Joker, Terminator Spawn. You'll get the Aftermath expansion with those three, including RoboCop.
Mhm.
And you'll get the new, the recently announced Combat Pack 2. The latest plaque will add, so you'll get absolutely everything if you just buy it on there. So you just buy the Ultimate on PS5 and you get all the character packs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's pretty
Thank
good.
you.
All right, cool. Xbox. This is another good news for Xbox. We now seen the official global ad, the first one. I don't know if y'all seen it. The brand new one is it's a little misleading because Halo is not there at launch, but it's a dope. It was a dope ad. It looked cool.
Yeah.
It clearly showed they put all their eggs into what the Halo basket in that ad. So it's not their day one though, but cool.
If you buy any large and medium drink from Taco Bell, you can win a Series X.
Hell
Yeah.
there's that too.
I actually cast a couple of those codes out. I'm gonna keep it real.
Honestly, I'm about to go. Yeah.
Bro, a couple of buddies of mine ordered Taco Bell at work, and I'm like, yo, let me get that cup. Hey, man. If it's free, it's for me.
That's right.
All right, well, I think that's it for the gaming topics. Again, it wasn't really much that happened this week. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I forgot the cringe. I got to get into the cringe for the PlayStation side. My bad, guys. I'm sorry this took for so long, but I got to do the pose for it. PS5's little showcase with the influencers. We didn't talk about that.
Hang on, Big Clyde. You did that injustice. You need to blow into the controller and say,
Oh
woot,
no,
woot.
no, no.
You need to blow into it and say woot woot.
Let's get
Come on.
back to this, sir.
Yo,
That's
that's
not
like, you
happening.
mad because you can't blow into your controller, bro. You're mad.
Hey,
Yo, don't
So,
you like that feature?
get
You can
into
feel like the
this. This is
sand
gonna be
falling
funny.
on your face.
This is funny. This is the funny because I'm gonna end the show with a fun topic. Hit that like button, guys. But this is the last gaming topic. So Sony finally had a show similar to not really a show, but it's kind of like a showcase similar to what Microsoft did with Austin Evans. You know, tested some stuff on the console. We saw Godfall being tested on PlayStation 5, Devil May Cry, Astrobot, and I think it was one more game. I don't remember. that was running on PS5. Here is the drawbacks, though. This was 110% controlled. You can tell by the thumbnails, each particular influencer, they all have masks
some of the videos,
Some
of the videos had in the corner sponsored.
Yeah, but they were pretty much controlled, though. They had like the little mask on and all. They were there at the show. And they couldn't really showcase anything aside from the games. Like, we couldn't see the UI, and we're finding out that Sony's keeping that very close to the chest, like the last second to show. So I'm guessing the reason why they're doing that is because they don't want Microsoft to see any key features they don't want to see yet. But, I mean, honestly.
Bro, Microsoft knows already. That's not the
I'm
case.
not really too keen on that.
They aren't concerned about that because they've already shown off their UI.
Yeah.
They're like,
so...
Yeah, because it's the same UI. That's
what they're offering. It's not the same, Blaze.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. They got the same controller in a UI that
Blaze,
don't.
Blaze, it's not the same controller, and the UI has been updated.
The UI
it's the same controller that's a little bit smaller with a worse D-pad, and
so
then the UI
not the same controller.
And then the UI, instead of showing Chevy advertisements, is showing Ford now. Wow.
No, the UI.
Whatever, Blaze. I recall PlayStation 4 installing Destiny on my PlayStation without me asking. So whatever. But at the end of the day, like I said,
yeah, I'm surprised that's not an option to get rid of.
The good thing about the Xbox UI, right? Because the PlayStation 4 UI, while it has changed over the years, they didn't change it like it was an overall change. They just kept adding onto it. The Xbox UI has changed like every year, basically.
Because they didn't get it right. People kept complaining about it.
They just like changing it, bro. That's just what they do.
Bro, you know how many times people complained about the UI? Xbox guys, and they finally got...
They still complain about it, and people complain about the PlayStation UI, too, bro.
Listen, but, Xbox, I do got it, but Xbox needs to add some dynamic themes.
They've been had dynamic themes.
No,
please,
no. Bro, they got pictures. They got pictures.
Blaze.
They got pictures.
Have dynamic. You're wrong.
Wait, so the background can move?
Yes.
No, they don't.
Also, shout out to Reddit.
I made it up.
Shout out to Reddit, and it's changed because before on the dashboard you had to hit the Xbox button, then you had to go through a whole bunch of menus to get what you wanted to get to.
That's true.
They've taken that away now. Everything is uniform, so you ain't gotta sift through menus to find your messages or your friends list. Everything's right there in front of you, and it's faster. It's super fast.
It's not. There's so many steps in that shit. Stop it.
They've taken the steps out. No, don't do this, Blaze, because I know people who've actually used the new UI. So we're not playing.
I have my Xbox, sir.
Another positive about this showcase was Godfall's showcase. You remember, the guy died in the middle of the game, and the whole game rebooted in 1 second, legit, no issues with them. Everybody's happy for that. Is anybody even hyped for Godfall? Is anybody getting Godfall on this panel? I mean, it looked better than the last time we saw it. It was work in progress, but I'm not really getting it.
It looks really interesting to me, but I'm probably not gonna be playing it day one. I'm gonna be caught up with a lot of other games and shit.
Oh, okay. Meds, August 25th, 2020 is when they add dynamic theme. They added it. So August.
So I'm not wrong. I told you they had it.
Bro,
they do.
Yeah.
Okay, but they just added it. About time, bro. That's cool.
That wasn't the argument, but you're right, and you got it, bro.
Yeah,
it took them. Damn, that long?
It took them the whole generation.
Let me tell you something, Blaze. If I were to show you my PS4 right now, it has the standard theme. You even hear the fucking music in the background. You know why? Because I never changed that shit. Because I don't care.
Well, you do care because you change your NVIDIA background in your camera, right? So you like that shit.
That's only for the podcast. I do that for the people.
Oh, that's shaky. A little shaky. That's a little shaky, sir.
Oh, damn.
Hold on now. Let me get my retard list and add you, Big Cloud, to it real quick.
That's a little shaky.
Add you, Pablo, to it real quick because you guys all said,
That's a little shaky. just for you.
No. Blaze is the guy who's always
just for you, Meds. Just for you.
Motherfuckers are stupid, bro.
Blaze is the guy who's always talking about Wallpaper Engine. If any of you guys know Blaze and you guys have him on Steam as a friend, you guys realize that Blaze is always looking to fucking customize his desktop because he's always in Wallpaper Engine creating his own custom fucking background. And Blaze, I'm not trying to take anything away from you. If you like that, more power to you. I love it. In fact, I've downloaded a couple of your custom backgrounds because if you guys don't know, Blaze creates his own, and it's available for download. So if you want your desktop to look like Blaze's, you can download that.
Yo, Meds wanted to rip me apart. Meds wanted to shit on me.
I'm almost done here. That's something you care about, and that's great. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, my PlayStation 4 theme has been the same since 2013, and same as the Xbox, bro. It's something I don't care about.
I get it.
But I don't care about that.
I like
even
different
use
shit,
wallpaper engine on my own, like Blaze. How many times have you seen my background and it's the same picture of Spider-Man in the background? Because I don't care. Because I don't care. It's something I don't care about.
Meds, like, I like unique shit. I like, things.
I know you do, which is why the PS5 is gonna be great for you, because you might even be able to fucking customize your own plates and put that shit on the side. That's lit.
No, I'm not doing that. But
all right. Well, my point is that I'm happy for you.
Bro,
you get to customize your shit.
Bro, y'all looking at this the wrong way. Hydro dip. Look at this hydro dip. That's
man, why you being a basic bitch right now? Customize your PS4, dog. Come on.
Hydro dip side plates.
It's white. Your shit is black, isn't it? My shit is white.
No, I mean the thing.
I got a limited edition PS4, bro. Like, this is my side plate. As you can see, it's white. My shit is limited edition, so...
Meds, let me ask you something. When it comes to clothes, I wear, like, black and gray.
Only black. That's what I wear.
But that's it. Like, but, when it comes to tech, I like to match my lights, that's just...
But here's the thing, though, Blaze.
Yeah.
I wear black. I wear only black. But that don't mean that I can't rock different brands, different kinds of collars, different kinds of shoes, different kinds of belts. I can still customize everything, even if it's all black.
Wow, that's so enlightening.
I just want to say,
me and Blaze go back and forth.
Y'all are the most random. Y'all the most random argument. Like starting.
No, hold on. That just tells you. You know what that tells me though? That I haven't used my Xbox since August because I would have noticed that. That's all.
Yo, facts. Me this legit turned into the fashion podcast. So. I'm loving this right now. What is going on? What was you about to say?
No, I just want to say for the record. I mean, the dynamic themes, it's cool, but wallpaper engine, shout out. I think Blaze, you would put me onto that. Like, I'm looking at this Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, a little wallpaper thing right now. That shit fire, man. I ain't finna hold you. It's really good, but it's good that PlayStation has that. I don't, but I like the wallpaper. I like the wallpaper engine better. And I didn't know you made your own stuff, Blaze. I gotta look you up now.
Oh, you use wallpaper engine?
Download Blaze's Blaze is actually really good at making wallpapers. I'm not even capping.
Take a look at it. In a second, I can try to.
The wallpapers that Blaze has made, they're really nice.
They're all right, bro. It's hard, you get used to it.
They're really nice, but they're pony themed, It is what it is.
They're pony themed. It's been overfeeded.
I made a Halo one as a request.
Yeah, that's true.
But it didn't get many downloads as my PlayStation ones. That's all.
Sony's God. There you go. Shit. All right. It's a fun topic right here. I'm gonna end it right here. Because I don't think we talked about this, and I wanted to talk about it. With you guys, obviously we didn't get a chance to. Since we're at the end of the show, shout out to everybody who came through. Oh, also, I forgot to do this, and I feel bad. I forgot to mention this, but shout out to ACO7. Guys, go subscribe to his channel and show him some love, some support. He's going through a rough time. My heart goes out to dude. He's a good dude, but he's going through some issues. Real talk. So I have a link to his channel. I didn't put it in the video, but I'm gonna have to put it in the description at the end of the show for everything to check him out. But yeah, salute to ACO. But to get back to here, fun topic, and no, it's not game related. It's movie related. Who the hell is watching the Batman?
When it comes out, I will.
Let me tell you something, man.
I'm gonna be watching it.
You ain't gonna watch it? You ain't gonna watch it?
I'm gonna be watching it.
You ain't gonna watch it, man?
Only to expose my Batman tattoo. I have a Batman tattoo on my wrist. Okay? I love Batman.
All right,
so of course I'm gonna watch the movie.
Here's the funny thing about it, right? I was very critical of what when we first saw the behind the scenes stuff. We didn't really see much of it until we saw the trailer. I just want to talk about this. What y'all think about the trailer? We never really talked about it, but what y'all think about this trailer?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see the Batman trailer?
I haven't.
I
I
didn't
don't
see
watch
it.
trailers.
I saw it.
You didn't like it?
So-
You said Death Singer?
I'll be back.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh man, y'all didn't see the Batman? Oh man, come on.
Are we the only ones that saw it?
We don't
I
watch the
watch
song
trailers.
trailer.
I don't watch trailers.
Yeah.
You don't watch trailers.
No, I want to see
We're
a
watching
movie.
this
I don't-
trailer. Listen, we're
Bro,
watching
I
this
don't need
trailer.
a trailer to convince me to watch a movie. If I want to watch
Bro,
it, I'll watch it.
Bro, we're watching this trailer as we close the show. We're gonna watch that trailer. That's what's going on there. But
I don't watch game
What's
trailers either. By the way,
Yeah.
it's a movie
Oh,
trailer.
no, I
so
watch those. I'm
we
a
watch
good
movie trailers,
If
game trailers. I'm all
anything,
over.
If I'm interested in your product, I'll buy it. If I'm not, I won't.
How you gonna know what it's about? If
That's
you don't
what I'm
watch
saying.
the
I don't
movie
get this.
trailer?
I don't
Also,
get this.
Hold on now.
I
What
don't
do
get
you mean?
this.
How am I gonna know what it's about? If you're telling me, yo, watch this Batman trailer, I know what it's about. It's a Batman trailer.
But you don't.
I mean, you're not gonna understand
So-
like the theme they trying to portray in the movie.
Wait,
like
so-
what type of characters they're gonna use.
So you were like that with George
For me,
Clooney? It's in the
if you're
Discord,
making
guys.
a Batman movie, I'm gonna watch it. I love Batman. I have
Wait
it
a
literally
minute.
inked on my wrist for
Wait.
life. I'm
Wait.
gonna watch it.
Wait, so we're going back to George Clooney as damn Batman at this point. So you just bought George Clooney as Batman. He accepted that.
Bro, I was like 7
You
years
didn't
old when
watch
that movie came
the
out.
trailer?
I'm done.
I was like 7 years old when that movie came out. How are you gonna judge me off of
What
that,
the fucking
man? Shut up.
The first 5 seconds of the
God.
movies. Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman. Fucking slides down a dinosaur. Come on, man.
Man, shut your goofy ass up. Obviously,
Batman.
those Batman movies was trash.
I beat me.
Yeah, that
Okay,
movie was
It's beat me.
garbage.
I just watched it and it looks cool. But I was
Jesus.
already going to watch it anyway.
Yeah,
so
I was
didn't
gonna
need
watch
to
the
see
movie
that.
anyway. Like, I
So
didn't watch no Joker trailers. I went to see the movie twice in theaters.
I don't know about that, Chief. I had to watch that trailer. See what's up.
Don't be a simp, man. Start watching movie
With the
I don't know about that,
Afterlord.
Chief.
Look that up on YouTube, baby.
Is that the trailer that came out a month ago?
Yeah, it's the new
I
one.
believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me take
Yeah.
a look.
You
I'll
gotta
be
check that out. The soundtrack, the theme, the setting.
I mean, it's just
Perfect.
darker and it looks cool, but
Mhm.
I didn't need the trailer. I was gonna watch the film anyway. That wasn't there to convince me.
Yeah,
To
I don't
go
like the Batmobile. I still stay with my complaint about the Batmobile. I was like, it looks like a cross.
I think it was
Looks
done
amazing, man.
poorly in the
It
last
looks-
movie
it's
too.
different.
They made the
It's definitely
Batmobile-
different, but it looks like
Maybe
a muscle
Batmobile-
car. Like the reason why I say it looks like a muscle car because you guys remember if you watch Fate of the Furious, Fast and Furious, it's like, bro, after seeing that shit, nothing really is like I can't erase that image from my mind after that Vin Diesel bulletproof car. It looks just like that with like a crazy
mean-
exhaust.
No, man.
Yeah, it do look like.
But,
Come on, bro. It looks exactly the same. You
But I'll
cannot
say this,
bullshit.
man, like, it seems like Riddler is probably gonna be like the best character, like, so far. Because in previous movies, he's kind of looked like garbage. Like, I didn't like that iteration of him in Batman Forever, man. He was absolutely retarded in that movie, man.
Bro,
I just
Batman
couldn't take it
Forever.
seriously, but.
Bro, his whole fucking car was legit a bat. Y'all remember that shit? He was pulling the lever. It was a fucking bat with wings. Come on, bro.
Come on, man. We're not gonna act like the Tumblr was a good Batmobile.
It was, motherfucker. It made sense.
No, it wasn't.
It was
No,
a tank. It was an agile tank.
That's why it was garbage, Ryan. How the fuck a tank gonna be a Batmobile? It gotta look.
It was
sleek.
an advanced
Like that
tank
PS5.
prototype. An advanced tank prototype? Y'all saying an advanced tank prototype that was ahead of its time.
But
It's not a good
It
Batmobile.
just looks out of. It
The
just looks out of
Batmobile
place.
isn't a tank. It's a fucking car. Hello, what the fuck, man?
I mean, look at Batman Arkham Knight. It's pretty much the same thing. A tank.
And that game was trash.
Oh.
The
Nah,
that
fucking
game- nah.
ruined the game.
I don't know about that,
I'm gonna
Chief.
need you to fall back.
I don't know about
Fall
that,
back.
Chief.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to fall back.
Because Arkham Asylum was an amazing game, a 10 out of 10. Arkham City,
You
amazing
said-
game.
you said the
9,
Batmobile in
8,
Arkham Knight was trash.
Arkham Knight was trash. And you know why it was trash? Because the fucking garbage Batmobile ruined the fucking game.
Well, they put too much emphasis on it. They
Bro,
did.
y'all-
They did. All right. Okay. To his defense, they did put too much emphasis on it.
Arkham game.
Yeah. To your defense, they
But the
did put
combat
too
was
much
still neat, though.
emphasis on that. They did. What's up?
Bro, Arkham Knight is the only game I didn't. Bro, I didn't even finish the game. I don't even know how the game ends. It was so bad. It was so bad. And you can look at my trophies on PS4 because I bought the shit the day it came out. Look at my trophies right now. I bought the game the day it came out, and I have trophies from that day. Bro, I don't have trophies that came after that day. You know why? Because I played that game for like 5-6 hours the day it came out, and I never touched that shit again. You know why? Because it was fucking trash.
Oh. Well. This man was scoring over,
that game
a car.
Sucks ass.
You were scoring over a car.
Amazing. The graphics amazing. The PC port trash, just like the fucking story. Just like, bro, that game was fucking horrible.
I had no problem with the story for Arkham Knight. The only thing I had a problem with was the actual Arkham Knight character. He was kind of underwhelming.
You've never read a book.
Arkham Knight?
You.
Me? How dare you? How dare you?
You have never read a book.
Oh, I read a book. The story was fun, sir. Just the character.
Comic books don't count.
Oh, this man.
Oh, man.
Damn. He was coming at your neck right now.
Man, triggered over a car.
The car over a car? Bro, the car was overused, man.
I said it was. I was backing you up. Yeah, it was overused. It was too much of an emphasis
I don't think it was
on the car.
overused,
Like the
right?
Riddler. No, it was overused, bro.
It was overused, and they were still able to play the game.
Bro.
For me, it was overused to the point where I couldn't even play the game.
Let's keep it real, Pablo. The Riddler's making customized Batmobile tracks.
My
That's
man.
what he's doing?
You think I played
You don't
that
remember
trash?
he made
You
customized.
think I played that trash?
Bro,
After I beat the game, I went on YouTube and I looked up the real ending. You think I'm gonna search all those fucking Riddler trophies? Bro, if you have the platinum in Arkham Knight, I guarantee you slept with less than 5 women. I guarantee it.
God,
I guarantee
false.
it. You're either
False.
You're either a virgin. You're either a virgin.
False.
Or you got less than 5 bodies. You're either a virgin or you got less than 5 bodies. Because let's keep it real. If you finish that game, if you actually got the real ending of that game, it requires you to find a bunch of Riddler trash. You got one more time on your hands than you should. Okay, so
Let's relax.
Oh shit! Brief.
Keep it
Brief.
cool.
All right,
Keep it
brief.
cool.
Brief.
I can definitely relax because it's not my sex life that's hurting. It's you losers.
Breathe.
So I'm fine.
Breathe.
I own all 3 of those games on Epic. And I just wanted to say that just for the people who hate Epic so much. I own all 3 of those games. I saw that trailer. This was the trailer I seen last month. I mean, it's cool. I'm a bigger Marvel fan than I am a DC fan. It doesn't mean that I thought it was bad or anything.
That
Yeah.
wrinkly
I had a-
shit right underneath. That wrinkly shit. That's where it's at.
What? Huh?
You're welcome. You're welcome, by the way, because you don't know where the G spot is at. I just told you.
You want to? Okay. All right. You know what? We'll breeze past that one. I had a question about the trailer though.
Yeah.
I guess the Joker was there, right?
No. The villain is Riddler.
The Riddler. Okay. I was kind of confused. I saw like the poem or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, it's Riddler.
Okay. Because then I saw motherfuckers with their face paint. I took my glasses off, and that still.
Yeah.
Did look
Oh, it might be. He might be in there. They look like a Joker game. Yeah, they just didn't really say none. But it's mostly just no Riddlers and nothing.
Catwoman is in there too, apparently, or at least there's
in
a
there.
version of her. Yeah, so I saw that. And, hey, I'll take a look.
He looks
at
like
it.
Terry
Hopefully it's-
McGinnis when it comes to Bruce Wayne, don't he? He don't look like a Bruce Wayne. He's more like a Terry McGinnis. That's why I'm kind of like they could have done Batman Beyond, but hey, they went back to the roots and made it grounded. So
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. We need a Batman Beyond game on next gen consoles. I've been kind of asking for that for a very long. I used to love the show. I used to love that show, but that's just me.
Don't make them like
That's
that
just
no more. All right, let's close the show. Shit got beyond shaky at this point. Got Mez over here smelling blood in the water. He's smelling blood in the water.
It ain't my fault that motherfuckers is touching the H spot instead of the G spot. Okay, I know that H comes right before. But, I mean, listen. I mean, G comes right before H. But you ain't touching the G spot, motherfucker. I just told you where it was. So, try that out with your lady tonight. She might make you a sandwich now. You fucking moron.
No. I'm weak.
You remember how you told her to make you a sandwich before and she never obliged? Now that I explained to you where the G spot is, maybe she will finally make you a sandwich. You're welcome.
Hey, Miko, before we go, I have a question.
What's up?
You can answer it if you want to. If you don't want to, has anybody ever made a woman squirt before? You know what? Don't answer that question. You know,
Several times.
Let me fall back. I'm gonna answer that question.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, dog. Me personally, never. You know, I don't know, but I be hitting it right. I be hitting
You
it
don't
right.
want to answer that question. I say
You know
that,
what I'm saying?
to Meds. I say that to Meds because he kind of went on a little tangent. Gotta let you know. I got a few bodies and a few of them little joints be.
Yo, Hustle.
Man's going for the juggler at the end of the show.
Guys come at you and then you roast the fuck out of them. You know how you know you won?
Who?
When all they have to say is, "Oh my God, he's mad."
Oh shit!
No, you lost. You get roasted. You have no response. So your only response is, "Oh my God, he's mad."
Y'all relax.
No, you're mad because you get roasted and you lost and you have no reply. Idiot.
We need to have an RGT after dark at this point. Y'all wild. We'll work on it. Shout out to everybody who came through with that like button. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to get these outros. I'm going to kill Mads off air because he's killing me right now. He's killing me. But no. Shout out to our special guests. We got our homies Pablo. We got Hustle. And we got Dev Singer returning. Thank you guys for coming back. Good to see you guys again. And Hustle,
Hustle.
You killed it, man. Killed it first show.
Niggas asked you to show them some videos, man.
Somebody asked for Hustle to show videos. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Pablo, where can they find you, bro?
Yo, man, check me out on Twitter, Harlem X Poncho. We can interact on there and shit. You know, talk some gaming.
All right, Dev Singer.
Thanks for the invite. It was a great show, great people, great panel. And to that one guy that was on my dick in the chat,
Ooh.
can you get out your mouth? Thank you.
Why you said it like that?
Thanks for coming through.
Damn, he said he had it all up in his mouth the whole show.
We definitely need to get Dev Singer on more often if he's up to it. But yeah, there you guys go. We got the extreme Dev Singer on board. He killed it as always. And of course, Hustle and Motivate. My dude, first time, killed it.
Man, hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love in the chat. I'm not sure if I got hate, but I was trying to. I just want to say, hey, follow me on Twitter, Hustle and Motivate. Same thing on my YouTube channel, Hustle and Motivate. And I'm gonna follow through with that promise next year. Something gonna go viral, goddamn it. And it's gonna be for the right reason. I can guarantee you that. Hey, you can catch me every Saturday once again at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Scumcast with the Ash and Luca and friends. And I look forward to seeing you all there if you all aren't there. Thank you for having me. This is dope. This is always dope. Huh?
No, he's telling Mez over here dying like a dummy. We're gonna get to him in a second. I'll tell you off air. Okay. No, anytime, Hustle. Anytime, bro. You're more than welcome. More than welcome.
Real quick, and I didn't mean to cut you off. Thank you. But for extending your platform and helping me behind the scenes. Same thing with you, Blaze. I'm not sure if you're still there. Same thing with you, Blaze. Like, y'all, I don't think that y'all know how much that mean to me because I'm regular, man.
That's a problem.
We're regular too, bro. We're regular too.
Yeah, we love you, bro. We love you, Hustle.
It's all love. It's all love, bro.
Man, you already know what's poppin', man. I appreciate y'all, man. And I mean that. And as well as to the other gentleman on the panel, Dev Singer. I got a little out of pocket the other day, so I'm publicly apologizing.
We all good.
I know. But
Y'all arguing about Among Us? He cheated.
Yo, this dude Hustle raised his voice and bullied Dev Singer into not voting him out. Crazy.
Wow.
It was just everyone else in the game was too. I told them what was happening and they just ignored me. So it is what it is. I can't help it if everyone else in the game had the IQ of like 3. It is what it is.
I chased him around in a circle. Hustle chasing me around in a circle. Knowing that. All right, get me out of here.
Bro, that shit was funny. I killed fucking, I think I killed Jez in front of like 2 people. They didn't see the body though. And fucking Jez was like, yo, I swear to God, I think Big Claw is chasing me because he saw me kill, I killed Blaze. He's like, yo, I think I saw Big Claw chasing me. I was sitting going, I'm like, Jez, you can't convince me if you can't convince yourself. Why were you in the security room where his body was, but you didn't report the body? Everybody voted his ass. when I was the damn killer. So
Bro, I did that to Big Cloud, bro. He was all dazed out, and there was only 4 people left. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, meeting right now. I'm like, what's good? I'm like, yo, Big Cloud just jumped out the vent. I was the killer the whole time. I'm like, this bitch just jumped out the vent. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, nah, you got caught, bro. Vote him out, and they all listened to me. I was so funny.
You're really good at that game, Blaze.
I mean,
it's the tone. It's the tone.
I made Blaze so mad that he said if they voted against him, he was gonna visit all of them and kill them.
Bro, because I was so
I did hear you threaten to murder everyone, Blaze.
I said I was gonna blow their brains up.
This is how you know Blaze be lying though. When he be like, listen, if you want to lose the game, vote me out.
No. The thing is, he was right. I was the killer, and I accused him, and then he went wild. He went left.
Meds, because I swear on my kid, bro, I'm not the killer. And if y'all vote me out, I'm gonna come to your cities and blow your brains out. I was so frustrated because then Jack's like, well, I don't know, it could be Blaze. I said, I just swore on my kid, you idiot.
Yo, wow.
Hilarious.
That game is funny as shit when you're just with friends. It's such a fun game when you're with friends. It really is.
It's a great game.
It's great. It's got like a miniature version of that movie, The Thing. It really is. You're just killing people, but you gotta fool them. What are you about to say?
Hey, can I promote my stream right quick?
Go
I'm
ahead.
streaming at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Make sure you put it in the Discord as well.
That's
yes,
hustle, ampersand,
No,
motivate
it's
with
over
an
with.
8.
The ampersand is dead. We switched.
Oh, the ampersand is dead. Okay, so it's hustle, the word, and motivate, but it's still 8 at the end. So
Yeah, I couldn't
get
do
on
that.
that,
I couldn't do
beaches.
that. I appreciate the love and support. I really mean that. And Depth Singer, real quick before we go, start putting out content. I think you have something special, and I think you should do that. I think you should pursue it.
I
Hell
agree.
no,
Oh yeah,
Hell no,
I
you
agree.
shouldn't.
I agree.
Absolutely not. Do not do
I
that.
agree.
Oh shit!
Noah Death Singer.
I don't need another Xbox channel talking about the same shit. It's not what we need in this community.
Oh,
Just so you can switch sides 3 years later when you realize your ship is
man.
sinking.
I got clout now. I'm on cloud 9. I got clout.
Death Singer is true. Death Singer would never switch sides.
Nah,
He wouldn't.
I don't know about
Green.
that, Chief.
When I cut myself, green comes out.
That's right, baby.
Y'all stupid.
Well,
You cut yourself 69s. Come on.
Oh
I'm
no.
done.
no.
Fuck you.
We got RPGs like Kings and Goblins on the Xbox side.
Shit.
Fucking you.
That singer the homie though. I fuck with Death Singer never take anything I say to him personal. Honestly, a lot of people do.
He doesn't.
I never
Oh
did.
god. Y'all are stupid. Meds, your outro, please.
A lot of you people listening are really stupid, so I have some book recommendations for you. One book
How dare you.
recommendation for you is The Road. It's a fantastic book by Cormac McCarthy. Amazing book. After you read it, you'll realize that The Last of Us copied its story 3 years later. But anyway,
I got a book for you. It's called Stay Out of the Basement.
I also have another book for you that
From
is by
R.L.
Stephen
Stein.
King. It's called The Shawshank Redemption. So please read that as well. And I recommend you guys just read the manuals of the shit you own, because you guys are so fucking stupid. You guys don't even know how to work the shit that you fucking use. Okay, so please just use the manual. Okay, and also just follow my boy Hustle and Motivate on his YouTube channel. Follow my boy Blaze 4K on his YouTube channel. And essentially, at the end of the day, you guys are idiots, and I'm way better than and smarter than you guys. So have a great weekend, and yeah, blow me.
I recommend the #1 top selling book for Mr. Meds here, just for that tirade. It's called Console War. I highly recommend you read that.
Oh yeah, yo, read Console
How would you write
Wars. Read Console Wars. Since a lot of you guys just love to do that on Twitter all day, read a book about it, because it's actually really entertaining. So yeah, read a book. It's actually literally called just Console Wars. Read the book. Gain an IQ point or two. Fucking morons.
Mads, did you read the full PS4 manual?
Did you read the whole manual in all languages, sir?
No, because I'm smart enough to realize how it works.
Blaze, Take us out, please.
Yo, good podcast, bro. This dude man just fucking crazy, dog. Hey, but you know what?
This grin just was killing me. He's like,
nah, bro. At least he gives it to him. I'd rather him shoot it down the middle than try to play around. You know what I mean? So I got to give him respect for that. But good cast as always. Dessinger, Pablo. Shout out to your sister. Now, Pablo, bro, I miss you. We miss you, Pablo. But yeah, good show, Big Cloud. Follow my boy Hustle, man. Hustle's really trying to make it out here, bro. And he's got all the qualities to make it. Now we just gotta show support. So follow my boy Hustle.
Appreciate y'all, man.
We'll see you next week, bro.
Definitely. And before I go, I want to say thank you to all of you that are still here, but also thank you to everybody who showed up. But thank you to those who's gonna watch this video, because I forgot to mention this at the start, but then again we started late because of me, so sorry. But thank you all for over 9,000 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you all very, very much.
Congrats, bro.
So we're getting close to 10, and hey, you know how it is, man. Appreciate y'all. All love. Glad you guys enjoy the content. See you guys for everything else, and you guys enjoy your weekend. You guys, job easy. What's up?
The reason this podcast went on today is because this is how I know Big Cloud lies. Before we go, I call him. It's like 5:10. No Big Cloud, no tweet. I call him. He don't pick up. He comes back like, "Hey man, yeah, what's up, man? I just stepped in." Like, bitch, your ass was sleeping. Yeah, I just stepped in my balls, bro. Big Cloud, yo, if it wasn't, I need some. You guys need to hit the like button, bro. You guys need to hit the like button, because Big Cloud was sleeping about fucking. I can't even tell you, bro. Shout out to Big Cloud, bro. He's a fraud, bro.
I'm a fraud. Well, there you go.
Stupid.
Even in hell, I get no respect because I'm in
No, I can't. No, Big Cloud's a great role player.
End the podcast, player.
There you go. End the podcast. I'm pulling the plug. Y'all be good. I'll see you guys all.
You guys are really dumb. Stay on console. Peace.
You're fired. Anyway, see you
Stay on
guys.
console. Don't come to PC.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't have no idea what he's saying. We're out later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People that listen to this shit are fucking retarded, bro.
I'm about to get old real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.